Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. This is Pinkie the Housewife. Thank you guys for being here. Today is November the 6th. You know, I always have to look and see. Today is November the 6th, and today is Thursday. We got a hot live for you all today, a hot live. We're going to do a lot of things today. We are going to do our giveaway. We're going to do one portion of the giveaway today. We do have a giveaway. When I say giveaway, anybody that knows me and been in my giveaways, they know it's really a giveaway. Okay, so because there's a lot of people out there didn't get their food stamp money, or they didn't get the SNAP benefits and all these other different things. So we're going to do a giveaway, okay, today. All right. Let me just go ahead and get on with the house rules first. Before we start that, y'all better get in here. Let me just tell you something. You better get in here and tell your family member. Y'all better log into this so y'all can help me. Pinkie going to be giving away stuff, and I want to be one. I'm going to be like Terry Matthews and Black Titanic last time, and uh, Sweet Tea and other people, but Black Titanic and Terry Matthews won the giveaways, cash giveaways, last time. Okay, that was in October, right before Halloween. I think it was the day before Halloween or the day of Halloween. One of them. They won. No, it was the day before Halloween. They won that money. Okay, yes, they did. So, in previous giveaways, we had from Sweet Tea, Terry Matthews. Uh, y'all know I got to look at my book. Sweet, y'all know I got to look. Y'all know don't fault me from looking back. Okay, it's good things that people can look back. Okay, let me see. That's why I keep good notes. See my book? That's why I keep good notes. Don't y'all be hating on me because I keep notes and y'all don't keep notes. No, don't be hating because I know how to keep notes, but I got to find those notes. And as soon as I find those notes, I'll tell you all who was in previous giveaways. Because my mind is, well, tell you what, I know how I can tell. Let me just turn around and get it. I do it another way. Let me just turn it around for 1 second. I don't want to get up. Wait, let me do this. I don't want to have to get up. The last giveaway. Oh, I got them. See, guys, y'all should be happy that you're Pinkie, the house. Oh, did I just do that? That the housewife know how to keep good notes. Okay, the last giveaways. I had Terry Matthews. She won so many giveaways. I can't keep track, Terry. But you know, I got it. Terry won two fans once. Two fans. She won $50 at one point, and then she won two two Visa gift cards, which was $30 each. That was $60. So she won a total of $60, $50, and two fans. When I don't. Let me turn around and show y'all what those fans look like. Terry be on it. Terry don't be playing with y'all. Y'all be thinking Terry be playing. Terry don't be playing with nobody. These what those fans look like when they won the fans. You can open it up It got a spotlight on it. Where is it? Right there. You turned it on. And they came in multiple colors. Okay. And then we had Sweet Tea. One. She won a pink fan. This was in July. This was in July of this year. Those fans. Okay. And then we had Sharon Hill, Miss Hillen. She won. Miss Hillen won a blue fan. She won one of these blue fans. Then My Thoughts won too. She won a fan. And then also Miss Helen won $30 Visa gift card too, October the 30th. Miss Helen won a Visa gift card, October the 30th. See there? Y'all don't tell me I don't know what I be doing or what I'm talking about. I just couldn't remember. But we're having but the last two people that won was Black Titanic won $30 and Terry Matthews won $60. And also Terry Matthews, thank you, Terry. She was my boots on the ground. She was boots on the ground on November the 1st. Yes, she was. She was being safe, and she went to the Dollar General, the dollar store, which was closing. Then she went to another one. She went to Walmart. Tell me, and thank you, Terry, for doing that. Terry was our eyes and ears doing that live. Okay. Also, I do want to say I dropped a video of Melanie this not too long ago, this morning, this afternoon. I dropped a video of Melanie. It's a new video, very new. She went live today. I overslept. I just had got up, but I got there. Not overslept. I just sleep late anyway. Don't let me lie like that. I just sleep late. But when I got up, instead of just rolling over, going back to bed like I normally do, and wake up at 11 or 12 o'clock, I went on, got on her live. Yes, I did. Yes. So y'all gonna have to watch that. Y'all gonna have to watch it. I didn't get a chance to videotape me when I was on her up on in the live talking with her. So I didn't videotape that. Okay. But I did drop the video. So y'all can see and make sure this is one of my themes for today. The body, the hydrating rose body elixir. Now, let me forget to put the word rose in there, and I'm going to open it up so y'all can see, and then we're going to get on with the show at hand. Okay? You open it up like this. Oh, I have not put mine on yet. And look at the inside of that box. Look at the inside of that box. Y'all see how beautiful that is? When I say this stuff smells so good, it makes my husband want to eat me up from head to toe. Even when I smell it, it makes me say, ooh, Pinkie, you smell good. Ooh, ooh, look. Now, y'all make sure y'all get this stuff. Y'all make sure, don't be playing with me. Y'all make sure, y'all get this. Get this body hydrating rose body elixir. You better get it. And don't forget, and let me just tell you, like I always tell y'all, if you want lips like mine, you better get that lip primer from Melanie Cherie. Yes, you better. She's the owner of South Avenue Beauty. She's the owner, Black owned, vegan products. If you want lips like these, now you won't be able to get them exactly like mine because I was born with these lips, but you can come close as you can get. At least they will be moisturized. At least you won't have no dried up lips. At least your lips. And then she got that lip pumper, that stuff that pump up them lips. Yeah, that works. I don't know because I never bought it because I don't need it. But y'all better get your stuff. Don't be playing with me. I just had to let y'all know. Don't be playing with me when it comes to that stuff. Okay? Don't let me be in alive and y'all talking about I don't have my rose body elixir. I can smell it through the box. Ooh, it smells so good. Lord, I smell yummy, yummy, yummy. Ooh, Lord, when my husband get home, he gonna say, baby, you be smelling yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna say yummy, yummy, yummy to your tummy, tummy, tummy. Yes, I do. And then he be looking at these fine lips of mine. Yes, he do. He be looking at these lips like, ooh, Lord, them lips be looking good. Why do y'all think he keeps me around as expensive as I am? He ain't going nowhere without me. Why do you think my husband, he don't go nowhere without me? Because he be thinking somebody gonna get these lips. Somebody gonna get a chance to smell this. But no, I won't do that to him. Because I don't think nobody got enough money for me. Because I'm a gold digger. It's okay to say you're a gold digger, especially when you've been married to the man, you got kids by him and everything. Shit. I ain't married no broke man. Broke, 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 broke. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, let's get on with the show at hand. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the show at hand. Let me see who all I got in here. Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is in the chat. And make sure y'all remember, we're gonna have a giveaway. Ching, ching, ching. Let me show y'all what type of giveaway we're getting ready to have. Let me show you it. Y'all see that giveaway? That's the kind we're getting ready to have. You can do it.
1 million. Please come home. Please come home. Please come home. 1 million. Please come home. Please come home.
Will be broke. Okay? And I don't plan on being broke. Not for nobody. Okay? So we're going to keep doing my giveaways the way I can do them. Okay? Now, these giveaways that I give out is not because people give me cash app. Nobody gives me no cash app. Nobody gives me no super stickers, no nothing. Super whatever. I haven't gotten one of them in so months, I don't even know what a cash app or a super sticker look like. This is coming out of my own pocket. Okay? I just want to make sure y'all understand that. Not that I don't want to accept any. Not that I do be wanting, but nobody want to give them to me. They don't think I deserve it. Yeah, I'm just putting it out plain and simple. Okay? I'm just telling the truth. And if y'all don't understand the truth, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Let me just say this. If you got laid off from your job, there's over 1 million people in the U.S. right now that have been laid off. Over 1 million people are unemployed because of this administration, in my opinion. Let me show you, drop this thing down so y'all can see what's going across at the bottom. Okay? Let me just take that off right quick. You need this job. And they saying, what? The man saying, what? Come to this live if you was one of the millions laid off. So if you all know somebody that was laid off, they should have been in this goddamn live. Yes, they should have. This woman here, she's freaking out. What? Laid me off? What the fuck? I get laid off? Yeah, you got laid off. Because they don't care about you. These big companies don't care about you. These big companies are all for themselves. They don't give a hoot about you or nobody else. They don't care whether they lay you off. They just looking out for the almighty dollar. It's about profit. Not profit for you, profit for them. It's all about profit. That's why they're giving your jobs to the AI. Robots are taking over your job. When I say robots, things that not human, they're not human, but they're taking your job. Yes, they are. You can't tell me they ain't taking your job. Do you have a job today? If you was laid off, can you go right back and say, I want my job back? No, you can't say that because they ain't gonna give you your job back because the robot and took over your job. The robot got your job. The robot is doing the work. One robot can do the work of 100 people and never get tired. Work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no breaks, no lunch, nothing. They don't get tired like you do. They don't have to go to the bathroom like you do. They don't have to take vacation. They don't have to say, I need to go pick up my kid from work. A robot don't have to do none of that. Robot you just tell him what to do, and you can go and lay down and take a sleep and come back, and the robot is still there doing its job. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all got to take time off. Y'all need to go to the bathroom. Y'all can't do what a robot can do, not even me. I can't do what a robot do. A robot can outthink us, outwork us, and beat the fuck out of us if they want to. Don't tell the robot. Uh, don't ask. I tried to do some AI with you all, but we had to hurry up and get off. I asked AI a couple questions yesterday during my live. It gave me the answers. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. Let me see. Be respectful for the panelists in the chat, please, and thank you. Hit the like button on your way into the Pink House. Now, I'm going to have my daughter, she's going to come up with the questions for me today. I haven't told her that yet, but I'll go tell her in just a little bit. Okay. Oh, hi, Inhapper. I'm just scrolling and not saying a word to nobody. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Renee Bass. Thank you for being here. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Remember I told you, you better have your... Okay, thank you, baby girl. You better get your people in this live so they can be your helping buddy. When I say your helping buddy, everybody needs somebody to help them doing a live giveaway. Okay. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to give out 10 cards, Visa cards today. I'm not sure whether it's going to be 5, maybe 3. I'm not sure how many I'm going to give out today. I don't know. I'll figure that out as I go along. Depends on how y'all act in the chat. I need my likes to come up. I need y'all to help me by getting these likes up, being in this live, participating. I don't want to be talking to myself either. We're going to do midway through this live, but I don't want to be talking to myself. It's just me. Maybe y'all want to talk to yourself, but I don't. Okay. Renee Bass, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Let me see. Impetitious, thank you. And happy Thursday to you as well. Impetitious, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Now, when I say y'all better get your family members in here, you better tell your mama or your daddy. Now, y'all just hang on here. Watch this live. So when she start doing these giveaways, that I'm in line to get some of this money. Say, I'm going to be in line. No, I'm going to be in line to get some of this money. So when you win, that means I win, mama or daddy, or brother or sister or son. While you sitting here doing nothing, I don't care whether you playing this thing you play, but you better be listening to this live. So when she start these questions, you better get on your Google, Joe from Mika and Joe morning show. He called Google the Google machine. You better get on that Google machine, start Googling this stuff, or it may take 2 of y'all to answer these questions. Now, you can have a buddy in here, but if they're going to be in here answering questions, they can't just jump in right away and then start answering and not even speak to the host. Let me know you are there, because that's not fair. That's just like driving. You're stuck in traffic, and all of a sudden somebody get on the shoulder and start driving, and then pull in way ahead of everybody else. You got 40 cars here and just past 40 cars that have been staying in line waiting their turn to get past, and he's gonna pull up and just no, that's not fair. So we're gonna do this thing right. And I'm gonna give you more rules to the game as we go on. Okay. And Petitious, thank you for being here. What you said, you hear me, huh? Thank you. Linda Gamble. Now remember this giveaway is open for everybody. But you better make sure I know you part of this live. So if you got a sister and brother or uncle or daddy gonna be in it, you better tell them. If they can't type their name, you better tell them. Let me type your name in so you can say hi to the housewife. Pinkie, Pinkie get kind of. You don't want to wake Pinkie up on the wrong side. She already awake and she can still go off. So let me put you in here and let her see that you're sitting in here. Okay? But you're my helper today. You're gonna help me. All right. Please hit the like button on your way into the Pink House. Y'all know I'm trying to be good today. 12 and 8. That don't sound right. We got to get that up. You can't have 12 and 8. It got to be 12 and 12 or 20 and 20. It can't be 12 and 8 or 20 and 8. I'm not having it. Please like and subscribe if you have not. Let me just do this here right quick. If you have not hit this like button or subscribe to this channel, go ahead and do so. And welcome to this Pink House. And thank you guys. And I am carrying this on both of my channels, Pink Global today. Ooh, my arm is hurting again. I don't know what it is about. Once I start getting dressed, it makes that shoulder hurt. I don't know. BT said it's because of the weather. BT, you better get your butt into this line. I don't know whether she's here or not. If you're making plans for the holidays, thank you, Linda Gamble. These giveaway cards, you may want to, because of money, you may say, I'm going to save these gift cards and give them to my grandkids. I'm going to give these gift cards to my sons and my daughters for Christmas. I'm going to give this gift card to a family member or a sister or brother because I can't afford to buy them a gift, but I give them a gift card. And you can take that same gift card, put it in a small box and wrap it up and put a bow on it. Or put it in a little short gift bag with some tissue paper and drop it down in there and be a great Christmas gift. Or you can take that gift card money and go buy you some food. You can buy milk. Don't go to pull up into a drive-through. You ain't gonna get that much for your money. You want leftovers. So the best thing you do is take that gift card, figure out what you want to cook, whether it's spaghetti, beans, or some chicken or whatever, and you take that gift card, just get that what you need to make that meal. Now, I'm no expert because I don't cook. When I say I don't cook, I don't cook, and I don't know how to cook. But I have seen my husband do this not that he's on a budget, but I've seen him cook before. I've seen our cook before. I have seen people cook before in my kitchen. So I do know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hi, another round, JS Boy. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And make sure y'all get ready. And I want to see you answer some questions. Okay. Yes, I do. I want to see you answer some questions. Do it for me. Okay. I said what I said. You know who we got in here? We got a legend in here. Yes, she's a content creator. Y'all may have known her. She used to be in my life all the time. I love her to death. You know, we're family though, right? Y'all may not know. We're family. Okay. I said what I said. She's here. She is here in the flesh. Yes, she is. Y'all make sure y'all go over to support her because I said it. Go over and support my sister. Okay? She's a content creator. Drop your link wherever they can support you at. And y'all go over there and come back and go over there and hit the subscribe on her. And then you found one video, short video. Hit that like button on it. And then when you get off, you make sure you start watching her videos too. Come back and let her know. Let me know when you go over there and hit that like button. I mean, hit that subscribe button. Let me know when you do it. Okay? So I can shout you out for doing that. Okay. Let me see. Linda Gamble, 16 and 16. We got to get that on up. Pinkie number 16. Okay. Thank you, T. T is number 16 in the bushes. It's okay to be in the bushes. It's okay, but at least she let me know she's in the bushes. Perfume Love, 007. I hear you, 007. Woo! I hear you. Linda Gamble. Let me go ahead and so we can get started. I just shared your lives. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a content creator, guys. Yes, Renee Bass. I was speaking to Linda Gamble. Oh, what's up? What's up? Pinkie the Housewife. I'm sitting back listening, dear. I thank you. 18 and 18. Let's get through this, guys, so we can go ahead and get on with the things at hand. Audi and Walmart is doing a Thanksgiving feast for a family of 10. Oh, okay. Thank you, Linda, for letting us know. I like that. Okay, that means you're gonna participate. I know what that means. If I'm wrong, just don't let me know. Okay, guys. Now let's go ahead and get on with the it's me, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Thank you, Capricorn. You're in change. You're not the only one that love to change up sometimes. Thank you, Capricorn, for letting me know it's you. That's Capricorn flower, guys. Keep hitting that like button, guys, including those in the bushes, please and thank you. Okay, we're getting ready to go ahead and get started. Let me just do this right quick so we can get started now. You all know there is over 1 million people, at 1 million plus people that are no longer got a job. They are jobless, not to no fault of their own. Don't think they got fired because of anything. They got fired because of it started out with the car man. I ain't calling this man the man that loved to play with his little Tesla cars. Y'all know what I'm saying? It started out with him because he don't know what it's like for people to go to work every day. Okay, so he don't know what it's like. Only thing he knows that he can carry around a sink in a building. Just pick up a big white sink and carry it around in the building. That's his new toy. I understand people like that. I really do. They have nothing else to do because they know they ain't going broke. They know they ain't got to worry about a job. They know they ain't got to worry about how to whether they got a bill to pay or not. They ain't thinking about no damn bills because they ain't got no damn bills. Even though they have a cell phone, water and light and stuff like that, shit, they don't even know what the how much it costs, what the water bill is, and how I know that. I I just know it because I don't even know a lot of that stuff myself. I don't even know who we pay for light bill. Don't I never seen a water bill in years. I don't know. I recently found out one day who our water company is, but guess what? I still can't remember the date because it wasn't interesting to me. I didn't care. So I just went out of one ear and came out the other. And I don't even know how much we pay for water. I don't know how much we pay for electric. I don't know how much my cell phone bill is every day or who pay and how I get paid. I don't know. And it ain't my problem. All I just do, just wake up in the morning and decide what time I want to roll out of bed. That's all. And some of you all in my chat that knows me, y'all know Pinkie is telling the truth because y'all been trying to educate me and tell me all the time. Y'all try. We talk on the phone and y'all be trying to educate me. And I had somebody yesterday, honest to God, told me I am not the same Pinkie that they met 3 years ago. I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot. They was proud of me that I know what I have in my checking account. Is that you, hubby? Come on in here and say hi to everybody. I got it on what do you call it? Got my avatar up. Come on in here and say hi to everybody.
Hey, hi everybody.
Say it so they can hear you.
Oh, hello everybody.
Oh, you're looking all handsome and cute. Don't that smell good? Smell.
Yeah, look
Gonna
good.
make you want to eat me up.
Look good.
You're gonna have to eat me up later.
Look good. Yeah.
I look good to you.
Mhm.
I was telling them, come here. I and tell me whether I'm right or wrong. Okay. Do I know who I pay my cell phone bill or how I get paid?
Oh no.
Have I ever known?
Oh no. It's done automatic.
It just get done automatically.
Mhm.
That's something I learned to do recently when it comes to the car.
Pump gas. Yep.
I learned how to pump gas. And how long? When did I start learning how to pump gas? Last month or something?
Oh yeah.
I learned how to pump gas last month. I only did it, but the last couple of times I was out of town. I went out of town by myself. What happened? And who did I get to pump gas for me then?
Oh, yeah.
I got some strangers. I got one person that worked there,
Mhm.
pumped my gas, and then I got this stranger that I told him and he came over and pumped my gas and stayed there till it was all over. I'm learning, and he was teaching me, but don't think I'm going to remember. And and one more thing, uh, name something I don't know or don't know because there's so many things I just don't know. Do I know who? Didn't you tell me about a year ago or maybe 2 years ago who we pay through electric? Uh, I did not know that, did I?
Oh no. None of utilities. All of that. This gets done magically. So.
Gets done on a magical basis. My husband says magic. And what do you mean by magic? Do I know?
You don't know. Know what happens.
I just know it happens somehow. And when I go do anything, even shopping, do I be knowing anything about anything?
Oh no. How it happens. I don't know how.
It just happens. I just give them my card because I don't know how to run it. And it just happens automatically. They just say I can go. They just give me the stuff and I can go. I don't be knowing nothing. I swear I don't know nothing. My husband been trying how many years, maybe 3 years, to try to teach me how to use that. What do you call that thing? That air fryer thing?
Oh, the air fryer. Yep.
Yeah. Have I learned how to use it in all those years?
Oh no. Somebody's lucky.
Somebody's lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wasn't lucky, would you leave me?
Oh no. I'm just saying somebody's got a lot of luck where they don't have to do these things, right?
Well, okay, so I got a lot of luck where I don't have to do these things. Is that a good thing in your eyes or a bad thing?
Good. Good.
A good thing for me. Okay, my husband says it's a good thing for me that I don't have to that I don't have to know these things or learn these things.
Oh, they just happen automatically.
They happen automatically. My husband said these things happen automatically. Yeah. Okay. And Melanie today, she asked me whether I was coming to the winter white party. And she said, you're welcome to come too. I told her I have to ask Mr. Pinkie.
Yeah, let's see what we're doing. So.
We'll see what we're doing. Because my husband, am I on a budget?
Nope.
So I have no budget. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. He's leaving, guys. That's Mr. Pinkie. See, these things happen automatically. When I wake up in the morning around 11 or 12 o'clock, they already be done. And I be knowing, I be trying to figure out who the hell be doing this shit. Who in the hell be doing all this shit? I don't know. Let me see. But y'all should say happy hello to Mr. Pinkie. If y'all didn't say hello to Mr. Pinkie, I'm gonna get him back in here. And no, he ain't gonna say nothing. Wait now, is that said Pinkie is something else? Thank you. Something else. Oh my Lord. Tell you. Oh my Lord, Capricorn. Hey BT, Black Titanic is in the house. Let me know when you want to come up, Black BT. Okay, or if you do, just let me know. I'll drop the link for you if you want to come up, or you can do whatever. But we can, that was Mr. Pinkie talking. Black Titanic, blessings. Linda Gamble saying blessings. Let me go ahead and get to the first video. Y'all know I love to do a video when we first start. Patricia said, hi, BT. Let me do my first video. Y'all know I love to do a video when I first start, right? Okay, here it is. Let me see. Okay. If you are one of the millions in this country that lost your job, it all started with the man that plays with his Tesla cars. I ain't gonna call no names. The man with the Tesla, right? It all started with him because he wasn't elected nowhere. He wasn't given a job nowhere in this administration. He just took one. He just said, this is what I'm going to do. And that's what he started doing. Okay? He just gave himself a job. And then he just started firing people. And I used to tell people, don't answer that email. Leave that effing email alone. Don't answer that email. That email is the downfall for you. And then what they did not listen to me. Them damn fools answered that email. Open it. Don't open that email. Don't open it. Don't answer. Don't do nothing. They did. And you see what happened? They lost the job. I said, don't do that. Don't answer that email. It's like, don't do it. Okay, let me go ahead and get this out for y'all. Because we got a lot of stuff to cover. And we're still going to do that giveaway, guys. Here it is.
What's up, TikTok? So my last video, the one where, I'm talking about getting laid off and stuff, man, y'all showed a crap ton of support. I know there was some questions. Parker Hannafin is where I used to work at. It's a filtration company. The other thing was that we seemed happy to be leaving. That wasn't the case. We weren't happy. We just wanted to get it over with because we knew it was coming, and we just wanted to move on, not have to stretch it out the way it was. We did have a good community there and everything, but the main thing is thank you guys for your support, man. Y'all kick ass, guys. Really, man. So check it out. If you want to help me out a little bit, I'm not asking for Venmo or Cash App or anything like that. I'm going to try to hustle my own thing. And one of the things that to keep my energy going and all that good stuff, man, while I was at work, because sometimes it could get pretty monotonous, and help me stay focused and stuff. And this is just for me, guys, right? I always been taking the Better Alt Shilajit. So I take this along with another supplement. Better Alt is one of my favorite brands. I like it. Every time I take it, man, I have a lot of energy, man. I have a lot of energy. Plus, too, it helps me in other ways too. I think everybody's body is different, but if you think about it, a lot of the foods that we eat and stuff like that, we don't know if it's bioengineered type stuff or whatnot. So we need to get those minerals in our body. And that's one of the supplements that I take. I take another supplement as well, which I'm not going to mention right here, but I might do that in another video. So if you guys want to help me out, uh, click the link below, man. I got this right here. I am in the creator pilot program, for affiliate and stuff like that. I've tried a few times, didn't get much on that, but it's okay, man. It's okay. I guess I just got to keep on trying, right? Uh, so yeah, one of the things is I try to keep a good attitude about everything, man. And why stress, yo? We got the man up above watching over us, taking care of our every need, man. Um, but yeah, if you're feeling like dazed out and stuff, try Better All, man. Himalayan Shilajit, guys. It's good stuff. I've been taking it for probably over a year. So, hey, man, do me a favor, please. Hit the link below. Help me out, man. Help a brother out, all right? Thank you, guys, man. Y'all freaking rock, dude. Y'all rock. Hell yeah.
He
Hey,
rocked
what's
too.
up? It's your girl Melody Cherie, and tonight we are having another SAB Wind Down Wednesday. You already know it's a vibe, okay? DJ K-Rock will be providing some smooth R&B jams, so grab your wine, grab your wallets, because you know we gonna drop some deals too, and come on over and vibe with us this Wednesday. Register.
Okay, guys. Um, it's a lot of people out of work. A lot of people. Capricorn, I thank you. I thank you. I saw your message. I don't want anything. But Capricorn had mentioned this is Capricorn too, guys. She mentioned that. Let me see. Can I find it? If she doesn't want anything, she has a husband that adores her. She's just depressed about it. I understand. Let me go back up here and find what Capricorn said. Okay, here it is right here. A robot took my job of 26 years. Your title hits home to me. It hits home. Thank you, Capricorn, for sharing. Thank you. And we're going to be praying for you and everything. 26 years, that's a lifetime because you can have a baby, and that baby is 26 years now. That baby would be grown then, where they can have their own family, and you could be a grandmother then. So that's a lifetime of putting into a company, and then they let you go. I can understand. Were you one of the corporate workers or something of one of these big companies that's recently laid people off? I would love to know. Um, let's see, 24. Pink Clover, you look pretty today. Thank you, BT. Thank you. Linda, chat in the car listening. Okay. Terry Masters in the car listening. I hear you. Let me see. Be safe, Terry. You drive safely. Don't you be doing nothing that's not safe. Thank you, Pinkie. You're welcome, Capricorn. Renee Bass, this is definitely heartbreaking. It is. It is. Pinkie, check your text messages. I just sent you information about the layoffs of the airport. Yeah, I forgot to. That's one of the things I do want to show about the airport. American Airlines is getting hurt hard too, because they're laying people off. People, I think I mentioned this yesterday to someone by phone yesterday that in Atlanta, Georgia, it is backed up. Not just Atlanta, but other big airports too. There, people are walking off the job because they haven't been paid. At that time they said like a month, or some people saying 26 days. 26 days, shit, that's a month. Just say you haven't been paid in a month, okay? And then they expect you to still come to work, put a smile on your face, and then deal with all these ridiculous people attitudes. Because some people got attitudes when they come through the line. And when you got to deal with that and you're not getting paid, you're worrying about trying to, when you get home, what you're going to fix for your kids or how you're going to fix it, whether you got enough gas to get yourself back home. They're not giving you money where you can put gas in your car. But they want you to stand there and be happy that mortgage and came up in November, you had to pay your mortgage or your rent on the first. And when you don't pay that rent, you may get hit with late fees. But the big man that's sitting there talking about his workers, he don't have a clue. He's out of touch. The reason why I said when I saw that him speaking, I said he's out of touch. Talking about his people are doing fine. They doing how the hell are your people doing fine when they sitting there dealing with these folks coming through this line with all them personalities? They're not sure who's going to keep their kids, and they having to leave them, some of them, with the older sister or brother or the teenage brother or sister while they gone for hours, getting up in the middle of the night going or while it's still dark to get to work, and not sure whether their car is going to make it. Then they got to worry about, I'll make it there, but I don't know how I'm going to get back home. They can't come to you, Mr. CEO or Mr. VIP or Mr. Who, and ask you, can you lend me $100 so I can get back and forth to work? They're going to look at you like you crazy. They're going to look at you like you crazy. And by the time you walk back, it's going to be somebody coming up to you, tapping you on the back and telling you can go ahead and leave the day. You're fired. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't give a F about what you got going on. Big company that lay off and keep watching people getting surgery. Like you said, the robots and don't get sick. No, they don't get sick. And some people that just got laid off, some of these people may have cancer. Some may have lupus. Some may have a pending surgery that was coming up this month, or a pending surgery that was coming up next month. Some that have pending radiation or chemo that was coming up. Some may be saying that, oh, I got to go get a tooth pulled and they got me scheduled, and then you just got laid off. Some may have been in the middle of physical therapy, and they still are not on the in the realm where they can just stop physical therapy because the insurance is going to end the end of the month. You see what I'm saying? Then you never get full use of that knee or that leg or that shoulder or that arm. Do they care about that? No. Do they care about the fact that you got an aging mother or father that's living with you, and you got to take care of her and her medications, because Medicare and Medicaid, they slashed that shit. That's why you had to go pick up Granny from the nursing home, because they was putting your Granny out on the streets. Do they care about that? No. They don't care about that. Because the main thing that they're worrying about is so they can buy more chips. The more people they lay off, the more of those chips that they can get. That's what they're looking at, and more robots that they can get to walk around and do the shit that y'all used to do. That's what they're worrying about. It's profit. Profit. They don't care about the human toll that they're taking. They're not caring about the fact that your child is in one of the children's hospital fighting cancer. That when you get off, that you go see that child every day when you get off, so your husband can be relieved and go home and then take care of the kids, and then y'all switch up. They ain't worrying about your husband already lost his job, or your husband just got laid off. Now you getting laid off. They're not worrying about that. They ain't worrying about that at all. They just worrying about what, and some people never missed a day of work. My husband still got a friend, and I can say his first name because he don't do social media. He don't know nothing about social media. Willie worked at a company forever. I think he worked at the company from the minute he finished high school. Never went to college, but But this man worked there forever. He used to be proud when he get these little black boxes with a little fake gold thing in it, or a pendant in it, or a pen. Open up the box and it's a pen in it for so many years of service, so many years. He was so happy when he got a watch, and it wasn't no Rolex. It was a cheap watch, but he was so proud of that watch. And then they talked him into, and he, you know what he worked? Raytheon. Y'all know who Raytheon is? Yes, I knew tons of people at Raytheon. They all knew me too. Not that I worked there, but anyway. Remember, I told you I know the people at the top of a lot of these big companies. And I have to say sometimes, oops, I ain't gonna talk about you no more. Oops, I'm gonna not talk about you no more. Not that I don't want to talk about you, but I got to be quiet sometimes. But anyway, he worked there all that time. They convinced this man to retire early. He retired early, and from the day he retired, it took me 6 months to figure out what was going on. My husband was giving this man $1,000 a month to help him to make it every week. I mean, every month. And sometimes was giving it $1,000 twice a week, every other week, until I found out. And I said, "What the fuck?" And I told him, "No, he's going to work because you got too many goddamn workers, and he ain't working." No, I got on the phone. I had my husband right there, and I said, "No, if you're going to get any more money from us, you're going to work for it." And I told him what time to come over and what he was going to be doing. You know that ninja did not show up, and we've been knowing him for over 20 years. You know he did not show up. He said he can't work. He don't want to work for it. Because I called him, wanted to know why he didn't show up. And he didn't want to work. So I told my husband he ain't getting nothing else. And my husband took this man to the store several times and bought him groceries. I know of 3 times, let him pick out everything that he wants in his grocery basket. And he put it in there and he bought him groceries, put gas in his car, and still gave him $1,000. And that wasn't the only one. Another one of his friends, something happened, and he was doing the same thing. My husband would help these people, and I said, "Oh, hell no, we got to put a halt on this. We have to put a halt on every damn body. Because once you start helping people, uh-uh, uh-uh, they think you're supposed to do it." So I had to tell my husband, "BT, let me see what you said. Throw the link." Okay, I'm going to throw this link down for you. Let me see it. Let me find it. There you go, BT. I just dropped the link. Thank you. I was working right by robot machines. Oh my Lord. I bet, were you training them? Were you training these robots? We're gonna get on to another video. They shut down 2 security points in Philly. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Big company layoffs and keep watching people getting surgery. Oh my Lord. Y'all know how I be feeling about this. Pinkie, put the link in the chat. Okay, I did it. I dropped it. Hi, who said that? Oh, the orange man just threw a Gatsby party at the White House on Halloween. I'm trying to make my mind deal with this. I'm just trying to make my mind deal with this. Whew. I'm just trying. Yes, I remember. Don't forget, I dropped her video that she did today live. The disabled veterans, like my brother, is affected. Oh, yes, BT. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have stories to tell. Y'all don't be ashamed. None of this is y'all's fault. Not one person did anything to bring this on. Only thing you did is just didn't know that the orange man was going to bring his best friend, the man that plays with his trucks and cars, in the White House, and that sucker took over. And then now he's doing the same thing because he don't want to be outdone. That his best friend came in and started throwing people out on the street. All of y'all air traffic controllers, we needed y'all. Everybody that works for the airport, we needed y'all. But if y'all ain't getting paid, deuce, tell them deuce. My disabled brother was affected. They sent nothing to him for November. See there? You see that? And her brother knows whether he got anything. Not even food. If you all was one of the ones that did not get nothing for November, put it in the chat. Put nothing. Put nothing for November. Write nothing for November. Or put no November, that you had no November, money or food or nothing. If they cut whatever they was giving you, put it in the chat. They cut it. They cut it in November, or no food for November, or no money for November, no SNAP for November. Just say no for November. If you was one of the ones, even food. I'm so stressed out over this because I'm his overseer. Yes, Black and I can testify for this. Black Titanic been taking care of her brother for years. Ever since he was let go of the hospital, they let him go out of the hospital, even while he was in the hospital. She's been his lifeline. She's been the one that's taking care of him. Hi, BT. Out of the hospital, while he was in the hospital. She's been his. Oh, I got an echo. She's been the one that's taking. Drop your other link.
Okay, yeah, that's you I got on the TV. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was watching you on the TV and the computer.
Oh, okay. How you doing? You looking all pretty there.
Girl, I never thought at this age I would have to go back to work. I went on an interview today, child.
Yes, she did. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. How did it go?
I got it. I'll be teaching doctors and nurses aid and physical therapy. I'm back in the classroom. I can't do nothing else.
Jump up. Can I do a jump up? You got it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm too old to work that flow.
Huh?
I'm too old to work that flow at that hospital, child.
You want me to come and help
this
you?
age, you start teaching.
You want me to help you?
Wherever you know how to teach, come on.
Yeah. I never done that before though. But there's a lot of things I never done I can do. Yeah. I just don't tell my husband I can do. I'm proud of you, Black Titanic. I am so proud of you.
Okay.
So you got it. Y'all, it's never too late. Black Titanic. I remember this morning she told me she was going on one. And I told her, good luck. Good luck.
You know what? I could make it, but it's my brother there. I've got to be able to feed my brother. Keep them lights on. You've been telling me to bring him home, and he kept here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought I was staying in Huntsville, but I was down there with him, taking care of him. Mm-hmm. I was down there with a year. He was in a coma, so I was there a year. He has in-home nurses, but they, they're not responsible for providing food and making sure his lights and utilities stays on. He didn't get nothing this month.
Nothing.
When you call a computer, they'll tell you that.
And you ain't talking to a person, are you?
You get a computer. That's what you get. You don't get no human.
You get one of them AI robots talking to you.
Yeah.
Now, y'all hear from Black Titanic. When you call, You ain't getting a person. You ain't getting no person. Robots have no empathy or nothing, compassion or nothing. They just a robot. They just do their job. Oh,
Mhm.
Renise Bass said, congratulations, BT. Uh, Linda said, BT, my husband is retired veteran, and I'm taking care of him after his eye surgery.
I understand. Yeah.
Let me ask Linda something. Since you said retired veteran, did they do any cuts to his benefits, or did he get any for November? Inquiring minds, we need to know, because a lot of this, like Capricorn said, this is my title hit home to her.
It also depends on whether your state gonna release it. Cause remember, Trump said that those states that are releasing funds, they're not gonna reimburse them. So
No.
he in Alabama, so I don't know. I'm still hoping that before the monies go out, that they will release something to him.
Something, because if they don't, then then a whole thing of November, and then you got then worrying about December. Whether if they do November and then November and December, that's game over for a lot of people. A lot of people going to have to start moving into one household, so that way they can make it, so they can
Yeah,
survive.
I'm gonna definitely. He just gonna have to come down here.
And I've been saying that for
I know
over a year or two.
you've been telling me that, but I've got to bring him down here because I can't be stressed out like that. You be in one household where the utilities and lights and all that to be on. I can't afford to pay for, utilities in your house and my house too.
Yeah,
So
that means you're paying for two houses.
yeah,
And in this economy, trying to pay for utilities and lights and buy food for both places and keep the water, everything going on, that that's a lot. That's a lot. And you driving up and down during the wintertime on these icy roads, that
all the time.
you're gonna have me stressed out.
You know what, Pinky? He bless his little heart. He don't understand what's going on. I done told you could tell him but he don't understand. He was in a coma so long to it did something to his brains. He don't understand. I done explained it to him, but he still don't understand. Mhm.
You don't understand. What if Terry just asked you, what about the Meals on Wheels, Black Titanic?
He gets that. He gets them. Girl, you talking about a big old 400-pound man. They be bringing them little trays and stuff in there.
Big,
He eats so much.
big men eat big food.
He's
They
a
don't be
big old
eating that
guy,
little stuff.
y'all. Them little trays, and they don't last. And they bring it out every Friday. They bring him some, but he live off of groceries that I buy him.
Yeah. And then you have to pay for medication. Linda said we're having to pay for all the medication because she takes care of her husband,
Mhm.
who's a retired veteran. And you got to pay for that because the states ain't giving you shit now.
It's like to me stealing money, y'all, because I worked. I worked all my life. And like I said, everybody that work, even the veterans, they take that money out your check. You don't have no say so. They just take them taxes out your check year out decade after decade. And now
Right.
what are they telling you? You can't receive your benefits.
Mm-mm. That's what they're doing. And that those benefits that you all have worked for all them years, he's sending that money over to another country. It's
Overseas.
like, right. He don't give a damn. Y'all, I hate to say it. I've been telling y'all, and y'all know I don't be meaning to hurt y'all's heart. He don't give a damn about you. He don't give a damn about all these people that's being evicted. Okay? Because some are being evicted.
Hmm.
People don't have no money on their EBT card. That food stamp card ain't no money on it. One lady said I think she had $23 left on her card. It could be 20, I know it was 20 some dollars left on her card. And she was crying because that was left from October. I mean, yeah, October. She got nothing in November. Today is November the 6th. If they didn't give you nothing on the day that's supposed to be given to you on November the 1st, this is November the 6th, you ain't getting it. Don't be sitting around begging and pleading to him because it's falling on deaf ear. That man don't care whether you pleading to him or not. You got to remember, he's still gonna eat. He still got that chef in that White House fixing his food if he ain't sending somebody to McDonald's. He's still gonna eat or telling the people pull around to that
I mean,
McDonald's.
all the whole Congress is they getting their checks. They still getting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're still getting their checks. The people that's laying off all these millions of people, they still living and eating the same. They still eating all their big meals and still going on their vacations. And their kids are still going to be in the college that they're planning to go or still in. Nothing is going to change about it. Nothing is going to change. Take it from somebody. I'm telling you all the truth. Nothing is going to change. Not everybody have billions. No, not everybody have hundreds of millions. But some people that still have a couple millions or still got some millions on them, they'll tell you, even rappers. I hope I can show y'all this video today. A rapper, he was being interviewed on this podcast I was watching yesterday. And he's a writer. He wrote songs for the biggest people. He started crying on the podcast. And he was searching in his pockets and shit. And he pulled out the wrong thing that he shouldn't have. Then he searched in his back pocket and came out with his wallet. He opened up his wallet and he pulled out an EBT card. And he showed everybody with tears in his face that he have no money. He is broke. And he threw that card down on that table, letting everybody know that he go to the store and use his EBT card. He is so embarrassed that all these big stars are singing his music, playing his music, and he ain't getting shit from it. They can stop giving him money off it. And all these other big people using his stuff, and he don't get nothing from it no more. They just left him out. And he see all these young rappers, he said, they're riding around in these fancy cars and carrying all this big loads of money on them and jewelry and stuff, found out. And he told him, he had to ask him, what is going on? Where is my money? Found out that that's all props. All that money you see them carry, that's fake. 6ix9ine even said it was fake, allegedly. He said it because I saw it, but I just have to say allegedly. And all them cars, that's not theirs. Those are loaner cars for the video. And those houses that they be in doing their videos, those are just houses that they're using for the video. And all that money that they be throwing and walking on and throwing all up, that's prop money. They call it prop money. It looks real, but it's not. And found out that he ain't getting no money. He said he had to go and get food stamps. And every month, that's how he's been feeding himself. And he didn't know what he was going to do in November. When November came around, he got nothing. Nothing. And he was crying. And he said, people don't tell you that, but a lot of the artists is on food stamps. They get food stamps too. A lot of them. They just be faking like they got all this here and all that. But if you don't kiss that ring and do what they tell you to do, you on the outs then. Y'all know what I be meaning when I say that. Hi, Sharon. How you doing today? I'm getting ready to play this video, guys. Okay. Thank you. The orange man is running for a third term. There's no, Linda, you and everybody else, no, there's no such thing as a third term. But what he's trying to do is make sure there's no more elections. He's trying to do a Putin thing. He's trying to do a Kim Jong-un thing. He's trying to do those things that he see those other dictators do. He's trying to be a dictator so he can just stay there. And when he passes along, it goes on to his family. Oh, Lord, we don't want that. Them some dumbass folks in his family. Okay? Let's go ahead and watch this video. Oh my Lord, my blood pressure, and I don't even have high blood pressure. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even have high blood pressure. Don't take high blood pressure medicine, but something is going on right here. You have something called Philadelphia Aging Corporation, and they pay you for caring for a loved one. Okay, thank you for letting me know what they got in Philadelphia. We have to pay for all. You know my Lord. Let me put this video on. BT, did you want to say anything before I drop this video? BT sitting there, guys. This was this was 19 hours ago. So here it goes.
I was
This is
on I was on mute, but I go ahead on with the video.
okay. This is it said 19 hours ago, but this is what ABC News, the struggle for food assistance. And not just we have military personnel. I brought this up last time. Military people and they military uniform with their families getting food too, because they can't even make it, and half of them not even getting paid too, because he don't give a damn about them either. I hate to tell y'all about how somebody don't give a damn about you. I should stop saying that because some people think he care, and if you think he care about you, good for you. And I'm not gonna keep busting your bubble. I'm just gonna not gonna bust your bubble. BT, we ain't gonna bust their bubble, okay?
Oh boy.
We're gonna play this. I'm not gonna say that because some people think these companies, big companies and shit, care about them. They think the orange haired man care about them. So I'm not gonna bust a bubble about the orange haired man.
Girl.
If they want to say he care, okay, he care. He's gonna come back from playing golf from his vacation and say, release that money. That's what he's gonna do.
Do you know how much it charges just to redo that ballroom at a time like this?
No,
His stupid ass. Oops.
I can pull it up and find out.
No, you ain't got to find it. I was just thinking about all the money he blowing. His priority is just backwards.
He's doing that for his friend. He's doing that for his friends. And let me just tell you something. When I asked AI, Google AI yesterday to name me the the most powerful and the richest and powerful people that would be in that underground city, the richest and the most powerful, his name did not make the top 10. And I told y'all, I done told y'all so many times before, this man is not a billionaire. Y'all need to stop. But I just got to let people believe what they believe.
It's
But
his name. That's all. You're right. It's just the name.
his name did not come up.
He's not.
He's not a billionaire. I've been telling people that for the longest.
Yeah.
But nobody, that's what they want to believe. So I'm just got to let them believe what they want to believe. Okay. But let's watch this video of these families that are struggling. All because of they supposed to got their money on November the 1st, and they didn't. And you're not just talking about wives or single moms and kids in this line. You're talking about veterans. You're talking about people that's in the military. You're talking about the people that work for the government. These jobs supposed to be safe. They work for the government. You're supposed to have that job for 20 and 30 and 40 years. Now you laid off with nothing. And then you didn't even get all your money. They still haven't sent you the rest of your money. God help you.
Stressful, our anxiety, like wondering like when our next paycheck's gonna be or if we're gonna get the next one.
There is no support from TSA's leadership in Philadelphia. We were told if you call in sick, you have.
This is Philadelphia. Somebody just brought up, was it Terry? Who was that brought up Philadelphia? Who was that? Somebody just brought up Philadelphia. That's why the election went so well. Oh, we got so many, the Democrats did the blue wave guys doing that primary. He is a terrible businessman. Somebody just brought up Philadelphia. Let me see. Oh, here it is. That was Terry. This isn't Terry. This is Philadelphia, Terry. Okay.
It has been days where the kids eat and I'll just survive off water.
Very stressful. Our anxiety, like wondering like when our next paycheck's gonna be or if we're gonna get the next one.
There is no support from TSA's leadership in Philadelphia. We were told if you call in sick, you have to provide medical documentation. When I call out, I tell them the truth. Can't afford childcare.
Unfortunately, majority of people on SNAP are working. It's just that our country doesn't pay them enough.
We're really now sort of anticipating maybe as many as 20,000 families reaching out to us at our 2 food pantries just for these holiday meals. You know, unless they really start to fund SNAP, this could be all the food they get, or at least that they can count on this month.
We make all kinds of meals that stretch everything that we have. At a certain point, you can't stretch it anymore.
We're not pawns on a chessboard. We're people. Good morning. Good morning. They don't understand what a government shutdown is. My daughter made a comment the other day, well, Mommy, you can just go to the bank. What parent wants their child to see them struggling and upset and crying because you're worried about not only where the food's coming from, but we're right around the corner from the holidays.
And we'll keep on fighting to the end.
They want to send a list to Santa, and how do you sit there and hear them talking about that and know that this year you may not be able to pull that off? It's heartbreaking.
It's these simple moments, Mom Maggie Sabatino making breakfast for her 8-year-old daughter Kenzie and 9-year-old son Callan, that lately have become more difficult. All because Sabatino works for the federal government.
We were told if you call in sick, you have to provide medical documentation. When I call out, I tell them the truth. Can't afford childcare.
For the last 13 years, she's worked as a lead TSA agent at the Philadelphia International Airport. Sabatino's also the executive vice president of her local union chapter. But now she and roughly 1.5 million other federal workers are going without a paycheck, struggling to make ends meet. And it's not her first rodeo.
Completely different than the last one we went through, which was considered to be the longest in government history. This one, there is no support from TSA's leadership in Philadelphia.
Her last paycheck was on October 11th and far from what she normally gets.
Full taxes come out of that. By the time it's done, you're receiving $104. That's not a paycheck. That's supposed to carry you over through a shutdown. This is the little bit that is in here. You have some raviolis. This is enough to hold over for maybe another week. The fridge is pretty much empty. All of those bills are due at the beginning of the month. And there's no pay coming in to pay them. They gave us a letter for us to give to our creditors. Most of them don't accept it. They want their money.
She's contemplating applying for SNAP benefits, once called food stamps. But as this government shutdown drags on, now the longest in U.S. history, SNAP is out of money.
This is the first time in history that SNAP benefits were not issued fully to individuals, not even during the first shutdown, during the first Trump administration in 2018 to 2019, where benefits issue half or delayed as they're being done at this moment.
When you went up and applied for emergency SNAP, they also gave a list of pantries as opposed to giving you SNAP benefits.
Sabatino and so many others may now have no choice but to rely on the help of food banks.
You do what you have to when you have kids. They have to eat.
Like millions of others, Sabatino's path to her present uncertainty started on October 1st, when Democrats refused to approve a temporary spending bill unless Republicans agreed to extend expiring Obamacare subsidies so premiums don't rise for millions.
How long do you think this will go, Mr. Speaker?
I hope it's short.
The motion is not agreed to.
The motion upon reconsideration is not agreed to.
The motion is not agreed to.
Democrats are just saying, look, it's time to do a budget, to put it together, but we don't think the budget should cut healthcare access for 15 million Americans and drive up costs for every other American.
SNAP recipients shouldn't go without food. People should be getting paid in this country. And we've tried to do that 13 times. And you voted no 13 times.
My Democratic colleagues are united in the fact that Trump and the administration can do this not this weekend, tomorrow, today, right away.
The shutdown first forced the closure of some federal facilities, and all government workers stopped getting paychecks. Then, a month later, the USDA said funding for SNAP benefits had run out, 42 million Americans, roughly 1 in 8, rely on the critical federal food assistance program. The Trump administration is pledging to partially pay SNAP benefits for November to comply with a court order, but it's a waiting game with no certainty of when that money will be dispersed.
The recipients of these SNAP benefits need to understand it's going to take some time to receive this money.
In this now record-breaking shutdown, many families are struggling to put food on the table.
The majority of people on SNAP are white Americans. We do know that a lot of red states have a lot of high food insecurity. For example, Florida has one of the largest people on SNAP, followed by Texas. So if you look at it as a whole, regardless of whether it's blue or whether it's red, do have people who are struggling. Unfortunately, majority of people on SNAP are working. It's just that our country doesn't pay them enough.
With no end in sight and still forced to show up to the airport as an essential worker.
Make sure you have gas in your car because they want you to show up to work every day, even though we're going on the second pay period where we haven't received the pay.
Sabatino feels the government has left her behind. She now keeps this letter explaining she's working without pay on the dashboard of her car.
My inspection stickers are expired. They expired in October. I've already been stopped once by PPA, Philadelphia Parking Authority, letting me know that the next time they see my car, that they're going to have to ticket me and I can take my letter to court with me. Yeah, so that's another thing on top of that.
Adding to her worries, she can no longer pay for health insurance, and her son takes medication to treat his autism.
He's got about 14 pills left. When his medication runs out, I'm not even sure how much it costs without a prescription plan.
Good morning, Kingston.
This is what I've been saying, guys.
No, I'm not saying that he is. I'm not saying he is, but like when you say you is it.
Okay. This is what I've been saying, guys. That people, these companies expecting the people to show up, regardless whether you got gas to put in your car, whether your car is needing a new what do you call them, stickers to keep to update the sticker or something on your car, or whatever, your registration or whatever you call it. They are expecting you to show up regardless of what's going on in your life. They're not worried about your life. If these people at the top of each company would say, well, I know y'all are showing up, so it would not hurt him to come out of his pocket to say, I'm going to just give everybody, I can't give you your paycheck, but I can give everybody a bonus this week for showing up. Give y'all out of his pocket. Say, I'm going to give everybody a bonus, whether it's $1,000 or $2,000, just regardless of what you get paid, I'm going to give everybody. That's nothing to him. But everybody that showed up here to help get you a little something, to help you to get you a little gas, get some food on your table for a little while until we figure this thing out. But they want you to work. They want you to be loyal to the company. They want you to show up and put a smile on your face. You can't be gripey. You can't show sadness. Wait, hold on for 1 second. BT, anything that you need to say?
No, this is really interesting. I'm listening. Go ahead on, sis. Hello? Can you hear me? Do y'all hear me? I don't know if she left or what, but anyway, it's quite interesting. I want to see, Ren Bass, you said Congress refuses to do their jobs because they are only concerned about power and greed. They are allowing Ms. Owens to spend our hard-earned money however he wants to. It's ridiculous. I blame both of them. A lot of y'all, most of y'all just maybe want to blame the Republicans, maybe because you're a Democrat, but I blame both of them. How they want to spend the money. So you guys, Ring Bass also say, yes, we can hear you. Thank you. Pinkie said, hold on a minute. Oh, okay, that's what she said. I didn't understand what she was saying. But yeah, Miss Bass, Congress, we have to hold both of them accountable, because I feel like they could come to a middle ground. I blame Congress. Period. That's right. That's who you're supposed to blame. Terry Matthew said Elon Musk is becoming a trillionaire. He was giving money to get the man elected. Yeah, they definitely don't have their priorities straightened. I think if y'all really want to know the truth, when I read up on this health thing, Trump did not want to extend health plans to illegal immigrants. The Democrat, they want that health plan so that, everybody be included. But I think they need to compromise. Yeah, they need to compromise and think about the people. And then even the people that elected the president that's in office right now, they were dependent on this. They were dependent on some changes in this country. Whatever they thought he was going to change, I don't know. What you think?
I don't think he was. He told you what he was going to do.
When they voted for him, they expect for some changes. But Miss Rena's right. It's both. It's the Congress. That Congress can put their foot down if they want to.
Yeah, they can put it down if they want to. I got the cards, guys. I got the gift cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's $20 each on these. $20 each. My daughter just gave them to me. Now, what she's doing, she's making up questions. She's the one that's going to come up with the questions. So I don't know what she's going to come up with. I told her, look at my title and look at previous titles I did about people getting laid off and everything. And so she's going to come up with some questions. And as soon as she come up and text them to me or give them to me, I think last time she texted them to me. But as soon as she come up with the questions, we can start the giveaway. Okay. So here they go. We got money. Okay. So put that to the side until she comes up with the questions. As soon as she comes up with the questions, then we can start the giveaway. Okay, guys? And it doesn't matter who you are, content creator, somebody, if you're new coming into the chat, you got to come in before the giveaway and let me know who you are. I'm not going to help you to jump ahead of everybody. I've never seen you a day in my life. You never spoke to me. If you never spoke to me a day in your life, whether your question right or wrong. Now, if you got a family member that's going to help you, let that family member come into the live and say, Pinkie, this is going to be my helper. Or Pinkie, hi, Pinkie the Housewife. Sit in there and let me know that you're there. Okay? So I don't mind if you got help. BT, if you got somebody to help you when these things start, you better let them know to get on that live just to listen, to help you out with the questions. But I know you're good at it anyway. You're good at this. Okay, let's finish up with this, guys. This is sad. This is truly sad. Whew. Hillsdale. Okay, we're going to go ahead and finish up. Thank you, BT, for holding it down for me.
You're welcome.
Anything you want to say before I go ahead and finish up?
Yeah, y'all, don't forget to go over there and help me. I almost got 600 people now, subscribers. So go to Oma at Black Titanic, hit that like button and subscribe. I need y'all help bad, okay? Don't y'all forget, go to Oma at Black Titanic and support me. Thank you. Thank you, Pinkie.
You're welcome. Thank you. Y'all heard BT. Okay, put it down for her. Get the rocking and shock and get the rocking and shaking for her. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me just get it started.
Our apple butter toast is on the table.
Melissa Miles knows that anxiety firsthand too. A single mother to 5-year-old Kingston.
But it is 7:06. Kingston's finishing his apple butter toast. We've got his water ready for school. Hair is done, and it's Orange You Glad You Can Read Day for Halloween.
And a full-time student without a job. She's on SNAP, but there's no money left.
It's Saturday, November 1st. There are no pending benefits on the EBT food stamp app for Michigan. So I'm poised with a dilemma. Do I spend the cash I have on hand for groceries right now? Or do I wait and see what happens with the government releasing SNAP benefits?
Dinner time now means hard choices with fewer options.
So there's no going and spending $120 at the grocery store. We'll go in and get absolute necessary items because that's like depleted the cash fund that I have. I bought a family pack of hamburger, but we divided that out so that we can use it for 4 meals instead of, using it for 2. And just being really aware and conscientious of what's being used.
She's now turning to charities.
So I'm in line at the Salvation Army. The line is in the road. People are concerned. It doesn't even open for another 20 minutes, and there's a good 20 cars, and we'll see them. So this is the line all the way out into the road. I'm just really grateful for what the Salvation Army was able to provide.
Since the start of this shutdown, more and more Americans are surging to food banks, even those tasked with protecting our country.
It's just a lot of stress and anxiety on the family.
And the concern caused by this shutdown,
you can see service members in their uniforms,
is what we saw on countless faces in this line of soldiers, dressed in their fatigues, waiting for the chance to get just a few pounds of free food. This food bank at the Armed Services YMCA in Killeen, Texas, near Fort Hood, has seen a 60% spike in first-time visitors since the government shutdown began. People like Maggie Hizataki and her 3-year-old son, Melosi, now wake up before dawn to stock up. Melosi still in his pajamas.
How have the last few weeks been for you with the shutdown?
Very stressful. Our anxiety, wondering when our next paycheck's gonna be or if we're gonna get the next one.
Maggie's husband is in the Army. The Pentagon moved money around in its budget to cover his paychecks, along with roughly 2 million other U.S. military personnel. But officials warn there are no additional funds left for the next round of soldiers' pay later this month.
Crackers? Yeah. Okay.
We caught up with Hisataki this week at her home on base in Fort Hood. Her husband's last paycheck was on Halloween, and she worries it could be the last for a while.
All of the cereal there is what we've gotten from food pantries.
She recognizes, she says, how lucky her family is to stock up for a worst-case scenario. Hisataki and other military families are also coming together to help one another.
Whatever people have left over, they offer it to the Facebook chat. Yeah. And our community, everyone's grabbing what they want and what they need.
And Hisataki says she's doing what she can to create a sense of normalcy for her son, playing together.
Okay, that's all we...
And cooking dinner. The family of 3 thankful for these moments to come together as the sun sets on yet another day of uncertainty. Coming up.
Because I'm already struggling. I'm already stretching food. I have 2 small boys. They're already threatening school lunches. So it's like he's not going to be able to eat at school or at home.
You guys got a line spilling out the door and wraps around the block. There are a lot of folks coming in, specifically to get holiday meals.
Originally, we were anticipating as many as 15,000 households. Then we saw one thing happen, which was the layoffs, the furloughs. We're really now sort of anticipating maybe as many as 20,000 families reaching out to us at our 2 food pantries.
It has been days where the kids eat and I'll just survive off water.
Money was already tight for Simone Wilkes last week.
Now I have to pick up another job and be away from the boys. Probably have to go for a night job.
She's a working single mom in Detroit, and days before SNAP officially ran out, she was already skipping meals to feed her 2 young boys.
It helps me until I get my next check and able to add on to it, but it's like with the rent, with the grocery hike, it's like that's not even enough.
When you picked up your phone, getting this alert on her phone telling her SNAP benefits for November may still come, but could be reduced and seriously delayed.
My stomach dropped because I'm already struggling. I'm already stretching food. I have 2 small boys. They're already threatening school lunches. So it's like he's not gonna be able to eat at school or at home. I have been preparing, thinking of things I'm gonna not pay for and things I'm gonna have to get because we need it. I'm gonna have to cut out internet. My son needs that for his schooling. I'm gonna have to cut that out because that's extra money that I can pay for the food.
After a court order, the Trump administration said it would partially fund SNAP through November. But it still could take weeks or even several months for tens of millions like Simone to see any money deposited into their SNAP accounts.
On average, depending on the household.
Let me just say this, guys. as quickly as he took that money away, he can put that money right back. He can snap his fingers and people will start getting money on their SNAP card. But he's talking about it could take months. Months. It'll be next year sometime. So you can't tell me this man can't get that money rolling back into these families this week. Is what he considers a priority. And this is not a priority. A priority to him is going to play golf. A priority to him is turn down a historic building that was built by people like us, built by slaves, for him to destroy. That's a slap in all of everyone's face. I wonder whether the ancestors are turning over in their grave right now. But he can make sure these people get their food. It's what he chooses to do. Talking about it could take months. Let me just tell y'all something, what I realized. That BT, you got a TV or something going. Okay, let me just tell you all. The longer these people stay out of work, the more people you let go, the less accountability you have, because there's nobody working in these federal offices. There's nobody working to keep control of what's going on. Let me just say, hi, Healing. I see you coming in. Thank you for being here, Healing. And don't forget, Miss Healing, we're doing the giveaway again today. We are doing the giveaway. As soon as my daughter comes up with the, we are doing the giveaway today. Got a lot of. As soon as my daughter comes to me with the questions, then we'll start. I can't start until she gives me the questions. And she's going to give me the questions. I don't know what they're going to be. And I don't know how many I'm going to give away today. Whether I'm going to give away all of these or some of these or what. I don't know. Depends on how much time we got. And if we don't finish up today, we'll finish up tomorrow. And then I did place an order a couple of days ago for other stuff to be given away during November and December. I did place an order for me to do more giveaways for November and December. Okay. So it's up to him. And he don't want you all to eat. The longer a person go without food and stressed out, he's trying to break you down. When you get broken down, you do anything. You do anything. You become as close as of a slave that he wants you to be. You start fighting. Chaos going to erupt. Everything. People going to start killing. I shouldn't say the word, unaliving, and chaos in the streets, robbing and breaking into things. Remember how he always said there's all the crimes in these cities, and the governors will be saying, no, we don't have that. That's a lie. That's a lie you tell them. Well, they didn't say it was a lie, but they letting them know the crime rate. They give him the percentage of the crime rate, and it's not what he's saying. So what he's trying to do is make you all, he's trying to cause the chaos. He's trying to cause crime to go up so he can have a right to do what he want to do. And when people are hungry, disoriented, not on medication, struggling, he don't have to have a third term. He will be the third term in the office. He will be the third term in the office, and I'm not going to be quiet about it. I have selected sometimes. I don't get all, Pinkie. It's just you two. I'm so sorry, Terry. It's you two that's doing that, not me, because I make sure y'all get your notifications. Exactly. He really wants people to suffer. He does not care about anybody who is not rich. That is true. And even if you got money and you're brown skin, he pretend like you don't have any money. Okay. The orange man doesn't care about the lower or middle class that is working, but the ancestors will give him a wake-up call. Yes, ancestors.
That's right. I agree, Linda. Yes.
What'd you say about their ancestors, BT?
Yeah, I agree with Linda. Well, we all worry, y'all, but we look way back from the past where we come from. We always have made it. Everybody gonna make a way. We can't help but to be stressed out because it was just so suddenly.
Right.
We're gonna
And then like he told us months ahead of time. It was just like boom, and it happened.
And then I think this is the first time, the longest the Congress ever been shut down. They shut down before, but it usually maybe a week.
Right.
But
Never
this
been
been
like
over
this.
a month now.
But even when they did shut down, it was millions of people, over 1 million people's has been let go. It have never been like this. Everybody feeling the pinch. And then it's never been this long. So people that been there, and people always say when you get a federal job, you working for the government or anything like that, that's a guaranteed job. They be there 20 and 30 and 40 years. And that ain't happening no more. No more. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry to hear this. Okay, let me go on.
And on the need, most individuals get about $100 to $200. The minimum benefit is about $24, which is what most older adults do get.
And on Monday, we asked Simone how much money she has left for food.
What the hell is 22 buy you? It'll buy you maybe some chicken legs, some rice, and
Girl, you ain't getting no chicken leg and no rice with not these that chicken almost $20, $15 for a bag.
Lord. Well, tell what they can get with this to make a meal for the family, BT.
Well, I'll shoot for $20. I can get some. Yeah, I get some beans and some rice. But that meat is so expensive. That meat is just ridiculously high. I'm so glad I grew up as a 7-day Adventist, and we didn't eat meat. So when that thing come into play, it don't bother me. Long as I got me some beans and rice, some greens, broccoli, I'd be fine.
And you can get that with $22 to make a meal.
I don't know. I don't get them no more. That's how much they were giving me, $22. But I never did go back and apply for no more. You got to tell your whole life just to get the $22. And turn in all them documents and tell your whole life story. I'm like, well, I'll do all that for $22. Shit.
And a person can go to work and make $22 an hour. And they give you $22 for the month.
They don't do $22 an hour if you're not a skillful person. This country still paying these people minimum wage. That's why I get mad at people when they say the people on SNAP need to go to work. Did you hear that girl? She worked. These young people are working, but they making minimum wage.
Right.
If your rent $23,000 a month, you don't have nothing left once you get your check. That's why they be needing them stamps. But I'm talking about black women.
Yeah.
Black women get out and work, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, they trying to make us to be the face of welfare, but we've never been the face of welfare. They are 80%, the other color is 80%. On welfare.
The clear skinned people that was face of welfare.
Yeah. And then the rest of them would be the brown people. Cause I got my daughters, they won't do it. They don't care how bad it get. They would not go down there and apply. I used to tell my baby daughter, you got a little boy, you single, go live in the project and go until you graduate, and then you can get on out once you graduate. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. So, but she graduated from college, but it was hard on her. It was hard on me too because I was doing all the babysitting. I didn't have a life, but I wanted her to graduate from college. But that was how I did it. I got stayed in the project and went to college. And once my first paycheck, I moved out when I graduated. And I ain't looked back since.
That is true. You did it to get ahead.
Yeah, to work your way out of there. Yeah.
You're right. And some people don't understand that. I'm going to go ahead and put this on right quick.
Okay.
$23.
You see that? $23.
$4, which is what most older adults do get.
And on Monday, we asked Simone how much money she has left for food.
$23.
You have $23.
Yeah. No, I do not know what I'm going to do.
Adding she has $0 left in her SNAP account. With few options remaining, more and more families are turning to food pantries, and the demand growing with each passing day. ABC's Alex Prochet is at Bread for the City, a nonprofit in Washington, D.C.
There you go, sir.
This is the biggest demand.
That's right, and the demand and the volume of folks coming in here is going to be greater each and every day. So these are the clothes.
For more than 50 years, they've provided clothes, healthcare, and legal advice to those in need.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. This is the diaper room here. This is where we store some of our stuff. This is going to come in handy, and the food is going to come in handy.
With the holidays around the corner and the loss of SNAP benefits, Bread for the City is seeing an increase in demand for food and supplies.
You guys got a line spilling out the door. It wraps around the block. There are a lot of folks coming in, specifically to get holiday meals.
That's right. This is November. It's our busiest month of the year when it comes to our food pantry. And originally we were anticipating as many as 15,000 households. Then we saw one thing happen, which was the layoffs, the furloughs. We're really now sort of anticipating maybe as many as 20,000 families reaching out to us at our 2 food pantries just for these holiday meals. And so this is a challenging month for us.
All right, you'll go down there, grab a box, and then you'll let them know that you want a chicken.
Would that be the most turkeys and holiday chickens that you gave out in a year?
That's right. That would be an all-time record for us.
George says more than 90% of the people who come here are SNAP recipients.
Now we're talking about people who were typically using our pantry just for a supplement. But now this is at least, unless they really start to fund SNAP, this could be all the food they get, or at least that they can count on this month.
Food pantries provide about 1 meal for every 9 provided by SNAP, according to Feeding America, a nationwide network of food banks.
All right.
Across the country, food pantries are trying their best to meet demand.
Keep on.
Like this one in Washington State.
Stop right there.
For one?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Food banks simply can't fill the gap of what SNAP provided, so the folks who work at Bread for the City in Washington, D.C. try to make it as welcoming as possible.
It's good to see you. I look at this as a blessing, man. As we going through, even though they come in and lose their job, we're going through it with them. Because when they walk in, we got to show them the dignity, respect as we do. And I see the sad, I see the crying, I see all of it. When you give them a hug and show them the love and support like we do here at Bread for the City, there should be no question about it. That's what we do.
I can tell you take pride in it.
Yeah, I love my job.
All over the country, food pantry workers are stepping up as the government shutdown impacts those in need. ABC's Victor Oquendo is in Broward County, Florida, at the LifeNet for Families Pantry.
So we need to start another beef box?
Yeah, probably.
No, I think we need another beef box, because those are full. Okay, where'd the bacon box go?
Go ahead.
Oh, they took it?
Watch your back, Phil.
Denise, walk me through what we're doing right now. So basically when we get a delivery in, what we do is separate all the basic food categories, beef, pork, chicken, seafood, and we separate them out, and then Chef puts them in our freezer so that he can meal plan for the upcoming week. You guys do this every single day? We do. It's a part of our day every day. We feed more than 400 people every morning, and it requires this every day to be able to do that.
But it does seem like this delivery wasn't that big. You guys were able to break this all down in a matter of minutes here.
That's part of the problem that we face as well. The numbers keep increasing, the amount of food we're able to get keeps decreasing. And at some point, I'm not sure what we'll do because we won't be able to keep up with the numbers that we're currently serving.
How do you keep up?
We make all kinds of meals that stretch everything that we have. But as I said, at a certain point, you can't stretch it anymore. So we're gonna have to find a way to be able to gain access to more food.
Where are these meals headed?
So these meals are headed to recipients of SNAP benefits where it's been suspended and they don't have the foods that they need. So this will go to them.
How many of these bags will you guys give away?
Every month we give away 3,000 plus bags. There was no produce? Really?
Sorry.
No produce?
They were thinking about you today.
I know, no veggies? We need vegetables.
Yeah, we didn't have any.
No vegetables?
No vegetable whatsoever.
You guys didn't receive vegetables today?
None.
How often does something like that happen?
It's not common. Usually we have some vegetables. Often, it's not as much as we would like, but there's usually at least some vegetables that are included. There's no vegetables that's included in this order.
Do you think that that's a mistake or could it be a supply issue?
I think it's a supply issue because it's not a mistake. They give us what they have. So we have no vegetables in this delivery.
What can you do? That's a key part of the diet.
That is
it not?
exactly right. So again, I'm going to have to get on the phone. I'm going to have to start calling people and figure out where we can get some vegetables, because obviously it's an incomplete meal without vegetables.
That has to be frustrating for you.
It is very frustrating because I spend so much time trying to figure out how to make these meals work when I'd like to be spending that time doing other things, raising funds for the organization, making sure that we can expand rather than trying to figure out how to do more with less.
When did you start to notice that the deliveries were getting smaller and smaller?
It started when the cut for the USDA, and ever since then, there have been changes in our deliveries, changes in the levels of food that we receive, and we continue to decrease in what we see coming in every week.
Back in April, the USDA cut $500 million in funding from its Emergency Food Assistance Program. The federal government uses the program to buy food from U.S. farmers, then passes the food to food banks and other local agencies in all 50 states. Rose Josephs is a pantry worker who was also on SNAP benefits.
The government shut down everything right now, so everybody's in crisis, and the food banks are long lines now, and everything is going on. But thank God for this place.
Without those types of resources, without food banks, food pantries, what position would you be in?
Scrambling what to do, how to get food. I mean, it shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately, that's what's going on right now in this world. It's a scary time.
It's a man-made problem.
If you can't explain the strain that food banks are feeling right now across the country.
The strain is tremendous for people who work in the food banks, who lead the food banks, because when you have to look at people every day, you come face to face with them, and their need is so great. And your desire is to meet that need, but you're unable to at the level that you would like to because you don't have the resources. And that's a constant that you go through every single day. It tears on you. It tears at your heart. You're not able to sleep at night.
Are you hearing from some of your clients that they're having to choose between food on the table or rent?
Absolutely. We know that they're going to choose the life essentials and not the rent, and they will be on the verge or pushed into homelessness.
This is really going to hurt a lot of moms, and mental health is already on a crisis. This is just putting more people in a mental health crisis, and that's not right.
Wow, nearly 42 million Americans. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
worse.
Can I read this?
I said. Let me put it back up. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I'm trying. What
Okay.
I said.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, I said what I said. It says he can open the government anytime he wants, and also they can give out Social Security and SNAP benefit without the government being open. Yes, ma'am. And that's absolutely true. They have the funds. I read it. They have the funds. So some of these states are holding back simply because they warn them, saying if you spend this, we're not going to refund you. I think the states should go ahead on and dish it out. But Sharon said, I trust God, my Savior. Sharon Hill, do you know that I'm pissed off at these black churches? And I'm going to say it. I know a whole of y'all religious, but the way the black churches do the community is low down. Now, they get all they filthy rich. These pastors are filthy rich. I've not seen nobody. Have y'all heard from Jakes, TD Jakes? Have y'all heard from Creflo Dollar? They got all 3 and 4 jets sitting out there at the airport. Ain't no such thing. Every time I had to go get help, I had to go to someone else's church or another color. I ain't never been able to get my church to pay my utility bill. It's always you got to go somewhere else. But DeRaisa, thank you for saying that, Sharon. But let me tell y'all something. My daughter friend is a single mama. She gonna come in here and tell me that she don't know where she gonna get $800 from. And I said, well, baby, what you need $800? Because that pastor told her that it was his wife's birthday. And he don't want nobody to get her under $800. Plus the building fund, plus the tithes. This is what she's up against this Sunday coming. So she's stressed out over that. And I said, that's simple to me. Your pastor ain't got no business. Why y'all got to get his wife $800 because it's her birthday? He sees all this that's going on in the community all across the United States. He's supposed to be giving to y'all.
That is true.
If it
And
ain't
he
nothing but
thinks
some
y'all to
canned
give to
goods,
him.
if it ain't nothing but some canned goods, he ain't even doing that. I'm just pissed off at her. But I ain't say nothing. You can't say nothing bad about these people, pastors, because they be ready to fight you. That's right, Terry. Y'all, you saw that Marvin Wine just collecting money from his members. Y'all, that right there was sad. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Please watch it. Please. Well,
is it a video or what? Let me try to
yeah,
play
it's a video. It's Marvin Wine, and the lady has her little boy with her. Try to see if you can find it.
Okay,
Marvin Wine and they dragging him. The lady had her little boy with her. He looked like he about 10, 9, 10. He was so happy to get that pastor. She got to explaining to the pastor that she had $1,000 in one envelope. I think it was a $200. Y'all correct me if that's wrong. Yeah, and I think the $200 belonged to the little boy. But do you know he told her, that ain't what I told you. That, oh my God, I was just so hurt for her. And this is, and then I'm thinking, well, give her the money back then. He wanted $2,000. She had $1,200. Get the money back then. He didn't give her that money back, but he sold her.
I think it's it. Let me just see. Y'all tell me whether this is it, okay? Let me try to pull it up.
You'll see a lady and a little boy at the altar trying to get this man this money.
It says pastor and church members respond to a viral donation video controversy.
Yeah, put that. I think that's it.
Okay, let me go ahead and play it. It's only 1 minute and 42 seconds long.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and play it.
But first, we need to clear up a major misunderstanding.
Let me start it from the beginning.
But first, we need to clear up a major misunderstanding that's gone viral on social media.
On Sunday, Pastor Marvin Winans hosted a day of giving. Members of Perfecting Church were asked to donate $1,000 and raise another $1,000 to help finish the new sanctuary in Detroit and support their community programs. Pastor Winans asked those giving $2,000 or more to come to the front of the church first, with others following, from the largest donors to those donating as little as $1.62. But one member, Roberta McCoy, went viral after someone posted video of her coming to the front with less than $2,000, claiming she was rebuked by Pastor Winans. I spoke exclusively with both Pastor Winans and Roberta McCoy, who says she's been attacked online since that video began spreading. You're the woman in that viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
Roberta told me Pastor Winans personally apologized to her. She's been a member of Perfecting Church since 2013 and has given faithfully over the years and will continue to do so.
Did it? I was
I
in
love
a
the
little
team
girl.
behind the scenes here.
I was in a little girl room. Did they show where she went up to the podium?
Yeah, let me just go back.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I wanted you to see that part where she goes up to the podium with her little boy.
Okay.
Sharon here said, my thing is, what's wrong with the members? That their spiritual eyes are not open. Me too, Sharon. You know what that lady put her head down and said, well, I'll try to come up with the other $800 after he embarrassed her.
That's sad.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity. I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving
What's the
faith
little
and
boy?
stand in
Body
unity with the
moving.
vision of
beside her.
Yeah, well, listen now, y'all. The little boy was rocking because he was happy, and when he started talking like that, he gonna stop. He gonna stop. And she's trying to teach this child how to go up and pay tithes faithfully. He ain't gonna ever forget that.
Right, and he's gonna be too embarrassed and too scared to go next time.
Yeah, and it gonna make him feel bad too. They're gonna make that child feel bad that he done did something wrong.
This woman gave 1,000 and then another envelope 2,000 and something, and he said, "Y'all ain't hearing me."
No,
Y'all,
she got the other envelope had 200.
right, 200 and some dollars in it.
Yeah.
And then the first one had 1,000, but
Mhm.
that ain't what he asked for. He said, "Y'all ain't hearing me." He meaning $2,000.
I can't do it.
He'll come up with the other 800. I won't be coming up with nothing. He'll be glad he get $5 from me. BT, he'll be glad he get $1.
And then was that Marvin Sapp or another whining about a few months ago? Wouldn't lock the doors and don't let them out till they pay what he asked them to pay. They already gave their tithes, and they always talking about some of the building funds. Right. He would not let them out. It said he held them hostage until he get what he asked for. I think that was Marvin Sapp or either. Hey, y'all know who was that? Y'all that did that? If y'all remember who that was, where they just locked the people in church and wouldn't let them out. Okay, and then Terry said that Tyler Perry donated $100,000 to that church. Sure did, because he announced that. Now, Tyler Perry just gave you $100,000. What you need with that woman's $1,200? The $2,000. It pissed me off. We do not hold these pastors responsible. And let me tell y'all, I used to be like that. I started just isolating myself, going in the woods and reading my Bible and letting the Spirit talk to me. And I came across that tide, I was just outdone. We're not supposed to give them not one dime, y'all. If y'all read what it say, go to the book of Malachi. That's the last chapter in the Old Testament. It'll tell you to the priests and the spiritual leaders. Right. It don't say nothing but your shepherd. Bring all the tithes into the storehouse. We just saw the tithes in the storehouse. You saw how them ladies was packing up canned goods and all that. Right. That's the kind of stuff that God meant for these churches to be doing. But they flipped it around, you guys, and then flipped it around. Well, we gotta make them billionaires. Right. So they can ride around in their fancy car and that was on the on that interrogation video I've been doing with what's his name? Pastor David. I hate to call him. That woman, that agent asked him, "How does it feel? How do you think your members may feel seeing you driving in?" I think he was in a. I got to go on mute for a little while. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. He was in some big car, huge car, and he didn't think they feel some kind of way. He didn't have nothing answer for that. I saw into people helping when it's needed. I understand that. Thank you, Miss Hilly. Ooh, let's play this one. And I'm still waiting on my daughter to come through with the questions for this guy. When did she come through with the question?
Pastor Bishop Marvin is getting destroyed on the internet after humiliating a woman and her son in front of every member of church for donating $1,200 instead of $2,000 during a fundraiser.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church.
The son gave the first envelope. Y'all just saw that? The son gave an envelope. Did y'all just see that? And he just is happy looking up at the pastor. And then when the pastor rips into them, I guess. I bet you that little boy went back and started crying.
Why did he get a woman the money? Hey, Pinkie, he didn't get a $1,200 back to her. He put it on him. He put it.
If it's not good enough, give it back to him.
That's right, and he put it in the same basket. He ain't separate that money. He put it in the same basket where the other people that gave the $2,000. I'm just pissed off at these churches. Nobody shouldn't be hungry, especially in the Black community. Right. These pastors don't take them billions of dollars that they get. They don't build no schools. They don't own nothing, no stores, no nothing. They build nothing for us. Nothing but Black community
and stuff. I want you to see this Black Titanic that little boy gave first. He gave his envelope first. Watch this.
Pastor Bishop Marvin
watch the little boy.
Is getting destroyed on the internet after humiliating a woman and her son in front of every member of church for donating $1,200 instead of $2,000 during a fundraiser.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church, sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235.
And the little boy gave his $1,000 first. Did y'all see that? His envelope first. Then she said she's giving $35,000. I mean, she's giving $235 and receiving the blessing.
Now watch his body movement. Watch his body movement now. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start because it's real short. I'm gonna start it over. Okay, y'all ready? Now watch it.
Watch his body movement.
Okay, we're not gonna say a word. We're gonna let it play all the way through.
So Pastor Bishop Marvin is getting destroyed on the internet after humiliating a woman and her son in front of every member of church for donating $1,200 instead of $2,000 during a fundraiser.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church, sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participate.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Oh my God.
Stop giving your money to churches, please. Stop giving your money to the churches. You see these church leaders pull up with Bentleys and private jets and all this luxury while all their people struggle. Like Joel Osteen, one of his churches, there was a plumber doing work in one of the bathrooms, and he was removing a porta potty, and behind the wall there was $600,000 in cash in the wall of the church. Joel Osteen, the mega church. I'll put a picture up of one of the churches. But so Pastor Bishop Marvin,
that is terrible.
He's boring. That man boring, Pastor Joe. But anyway, it was Marvin Sack who locked the doors to the church. Yeah, they can't get out till you give me your money. That's holding people not hostage, like they are prisoner. I'm just upset with the church.
Ransom.
I'm upset with the churches for real. Every time I think about them, they piss me off. Yeah. Now, down here you got Creflo Dollar. When he that's his third jet he got sitting out there. Do you know that them people raised that money in less than a month to get him his third jet? I forgot how much, and he was up in the millions. I forgot how many millions. I think he wanted to raise at least $1 or $2 million. They gave that man that money, girl.
Yeah.
And then when you go to that church too, they want to see your income tax, what your financial need, because he'll allow you, because he only want the rich in his church.
Right.
That's why you got to show your taxes and everything that you made before you go to that church. I'm like, it's no way. Well, oh, this crazy. It's just wow, crazy, y'all.
Yeah, it is getting crazy. It already gotten crazy. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the flights that's been canceled all over the world,
Okay.
all over the country. Should I say the country, not world, but country, because
False imprisonment.
people are not getting paid, and they tired of standing there smiling and ain't getting paid.
Wait a minute, Pinkie, what you say? They tired of standing there smiling. That's a big smile, ain't it?
That reminds me of how they treated slaves back then. You know, slaves, you weren't getting paid, but you just got to stand there. Yes, master, master, master. Do everything. And then the people be nasty. You remember all that? They be nasty to you and you got to smile anyway. But you ain't getting no money. And then you stressed out over whether master going to come in your shack at night, or whether you're going to be able to get the inside of the hog that they throw away, so you can make you some hog maul and stuff, chillings or something. You know what I mean?
So Sharon Hill said, people read and study your Bible for yourself. Ask God for understanding. He will give it to you. Yeah. You know, y'all don't know this, but I got that book out called Angels in Time of Trouble. And actually in that was, I was having visions of what was going to happen, like what's happening right now. And that was in '04. That's my bestseller right there, y'all. It's called Angels and Time of Trouble. That is a book that I got out on the market.
Did you see this? My classmate didn't invite me back to her church after I cussed that pastor out.
No damn too. Yeah, Linda. He must have been doing, you know how humble Linda is. He must have really been doing something crazy. The church is run like a business. That's right.
Right. They don't run them like churches no more. These are businesses, so they can make money. And state go to IRS so they can get as much money as they can. Here we go, guys. I'm going to undo this here.
A is slashing air traffic by 10% at 40 airports across the country starting Friday. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy's announcement coming this afternoon as air traffic control and TSA staffing shortages continue to cause massive backups at major airports nationwide.
I anticipate there'll be additional disruptions. There'll be frustration. We are working with the airlines. They're going to work with passengers. But in the end, our sole role is to make sure that we keep this airspace as safe.
This was yesterday. Guys. I happened to come across all these videos where everybody getting stranded at the airport, people walking off saying they ain't getting paid and they ain't coming in. Yeah.
I brought that up last week, remember?
Mm-hmm.
You forgot I brought this up last week about the transportation.
Yeah. They ain't coming in for free. These planes going to be hitting into each other. And one plane just fell last week. We had a crash on a plane last week. See there?
Yeah, you know what? That is dangerous. My little grandson, they told him to go home. You know, he just like about 20 years old, but you know, he worked for the airport here down there in Atlanta. But I'm so glad they sent him home, because I did not. Because let me tell y'all, they did not advertise this. One man came in there ready to shoot up the place.
Call up somebody.
To shoot up the place, a mass killer. He came in there, and they've been trying to keep it quiet. But what happened was a family member called and tipped the Atlanta airport off. That was why he didn't get to kill nobody. But he was in there, he was frustrated, and he was in there ready to kill. Now listen, they need to understand that these workers, it's not these workers' fault. He ain't going. He blaming the workers, girl. He's in there ready to shoot up the whole damn place.
Huh?
And I told my grandson, "You're not going back there." No. I'm glad they sent you home, but you're not going back to that airport.
I don't blame him. Ooh, Lord, because you don't want to be on the other end of a loss.
As possible.
Oh yeah.
This as the Trump administration and the government shutdown causing the issues hit a record-breaking 36 days today. The government shutdown making it the longest shutdown of all time. I want to bring in CNN's aviation correspondent Pete Montine. Pete.
Well, Jake, airlines were caught very off guard by this announcement, and I'm told by an airline source they were given less than an hour notice to put this policy in place in only about 36 hours' time. The impact here will be huge for the American traveler. Remember, air traffic controllers continue to work unpaid during this shutdown, and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy just said there is too much stress on them. It's making the airspace unsafe. So he says if there is no deal ending the government shutdown, this policy will go into effect starting Friday morning. To put this simply, the FAA is imposing a 10% cut of flights at 40 major airports across the country. Those specific airports remain undisclosed tonight. The FAA chief, Brian Bedford, says a list of those airports will come out sometime tomorrow. What's interesting here is that Bedford says this was guided by the data that the FAA gets from pilots, not the air traffic controllers. This surprise new policy was designed to protect. Here is what Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said about that.
We're noticing that there's additional pressure that's building in the system. And again, our priority is to make sure that you're safe. And so we're going to talk about additional measures that we are going to take that's going to reduce the risk profile in the national airspace.
More than 400 air traffic control staffing shortages have been reported at FAA facilities since the start of this shutdown 35 days ago. That number more than 4 times what was recorded during the same period last year. Still very few details from the Transportation Department on this, but cutting airline flights by 10% is a huge number. There are about 45,000 flights handled by U.S. air traffic controllers on an average day. So what the FAA is talking about here is equivalent to canceling about 4,500 flights a day. By my math, that's about 30% worse than the worst day for flight cancellations in the last year. One must also think of the optics here, Jake. Never before has the U.S. airspace been politicized like this. Jake.
Pete Montine, thanks so much. And joining us now to discuss, Nick Daniels, president of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association. What's your reaction to the announcement from Secretary Duffy? Is that welcome news for your members, your air traffic controllers?
Air traffic controllers are showing up to work every day to deal with issues that we've never seen before. 36-day shutdown. The stresses, the pressure, the fatigue is setting in. Air traffic controllers are texting, I don't even have enough money to put gas in my car to come to work. Everything that we can do to support the air traffic controllers during this time is another step and another measure to ensuring that as the risk rises, that it's mitigated. And this is what Secretary Duffy and Administrator Bedford felt was best for the system.
So you agree that this is a good move considering where we are?
This is a decision that they're going to have to make. They're going to have to review and determine is this the right move or not, because it's a moving target every day that this shutdown continues. There are more problems being caused from it. Every day it grows, and we don't know what that measure is going to be and would look like, but we need to ensure the air traffic controllers are supported along the way.
Is it safe to fly?
It is absolutely safe to fly, but that's because of the hardworking men and women and dealing with this added risk, this added fatigue, this added pressures. They're going to work, and every single day they have to make that decision of, are they fit for duty? Are they ready to handle the stresses and pressures of what's going on? Are we going to have a new procedure? We base what we do day in and day out of predictability. Right now, there is no predictability because we don't know what this shutdown is going to continue to bring.
So Democrats say that they're voting the way they are to not open the government because of this healthcare emergency. They say where Obamacare premiums are about to skyrocket and those subsidies are about to disappear at the end of the year. Republicans say, well, we'll talk to them about that, but they have to open the government first. You agree with the Republicans that the government needs to open as soon as possible?
I agree with that. Air traffic controllers need to get paid for the work that they do day in and day out, that they shouldn't be the rope in this tug-of-war game that's going on. We're calling on Congress to end the shutdown.
He didn't answer the question. They love to dodge things. They love to dodge a question. Let me just say this. These air traffic controllers worrying about whether they got gas to get there. Then they worrying about feeding. They haven't gotten paid in over a month. They're not thinking about whether this plane is going to overlap with another plane. Another one is coming in, and this one is coming in at the same time, and they should arrive at the same time. They got bigger things on their mind. And you should not put these they're overworked. They're not being paid. They're not underpaid. They're not being paid. They're overworked. They're exhausted, and they got too much other stuff that's riding on their mind. They got kids at home to feed. They're worrying about whether their their children going to have some food when they get home. They're worrying about their wife. The stress is on her. Whether she got laid off, or even if she's a stay-at-home mom, they're worrying about her well-being too. Because when a mother birth those kids, that's a whole nother stress level. That's a whole nother stress level. And he's worrying about whether he's going to have gas to get there, or do I put gas in my car to go to work, or give this money to my wife so she can go and try to figure out a meal that she can make where everybody get fed and that everybody is full. That's a whole nother. But they ain't talking about trying to help them, find some way to try to help them by giving them all a gas card. You can give them a card like this, a card like this. Go to the store, purchase a lot of cards like this for those working these FAA people. Give them a card like this. Even if you give them $100, they'll be happy to take $100, $200, so they can put gas in their car and feed their kids, or put $1,000 on it for each one of them that shows up. Or you call them and tell them, if you can make it, I got a card for you. That would change the game. But nobody is talking about that. Nobody is talking about it. Even if they don't want to do that, just give them a cash, $100 just for coming. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about what's going to benefit them. Just like, and he never did answer the question anyway. So,
end it by any means that needs to happen, pass the legislation, pay the air traffic controllers and all the federal employees, and let us continue doing the amazing job that we do.
I know that some of these air traffic controllers are calling in sick so they can do another job, so that they can put food on the table and put gas in the car. Others are working air traffic control and then doing something else, Lyft or Uber Eats or whatever. What are you hearing from your members?
One is, the term of calling in sick. It's, one thing that isn't always true. They're not calling in sick. They're calling in saying, I don't have childcare today. What do you want me to do? I can't pay for it. I can't pay for the gas and I can't pay for my utilities. How would you like me to handle this to the employer? But on top of that, as you said, there are working second jobs, and it absolutely concerns us. No air traffic controller should have to work a second job. But on top of that, for the first time ever, since we have less controllers than we did in the 2019 shutdown, we're seeing them resign. And that's absolutely putting us in a horrible position moving forward, and something we've been trying to work with Secretary Duffy to overcome.
This is the longest shutdown in the history of the United States of America. The FAA administrator acknowledged today something like this has never had to happen before, just canceling 4,500 flights a day. What's your message right now to leaders of Congress, and are you more frustrated with one side or the other?
I'm frustrated with the entire process that air traffic controllers are used as a political pawn in any type of government shutdown. We're being thrust into the spotlight on policy disagreements.
Only people that are using them FAA employees as a political pawn is the orange man himself, because he wanted to get what he wanted to get. So he ain't doing nothing until he gets what he wants. And he's sending out his little Republicans to do that.
Have nothing to do with us. That's where the frustration comes from for myself and every air traffic controller in the country. And they wake up to a headline that says there's no end in sight. That leads to hopelessness. So our call is end the shutdown. End it immediately. That's the real answer to all of this. None of these things happen if our government's open and we can go into work and keep running America's airspace safely.
When you talk to members of Congress, when you talk to the leaders of the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, what do they say to you?
The same thing that you hear day in and day out on the talking points. And I understand. I leave the politics to the politicians. I understand we're air traffic controllers, but at the same time, we have to understand that when we see risk in this system build, my job, all of our jobs, the 10,800 certified controllers, their job is to tell you when things are becoming unsafe, and tomorrow will be less safe than today, and we have to mitigate that risk somehow.
In the shutdown during Obama's term, I think it was in the first term, 2013 maybe, 2013, 2014, then citizen Donald Trump said that it was Obama's fault. Obama needed to roll up his sleeves, get to work. He's the president. Do you agree that whoever is the president should get to work and help resolve a government shutdown?
I think that anytime there's a government shutdown, air traffic controllers shouldn't be the one in the middle of it on any policy disagreement.
The FAA set to cut flights at U.S. airports starting Friday if the government shutdown continues. Joining us now is the Democratic governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. Governor, I don't need to tell you, you have two huge, busy international airports in Philly and Pittsburgh. Do you know how big of an impact these cuts could have?
I think it's going to have a huge impact. And listen, this is yet another example of the kind of chaos that Donald Trump has brought to our country. I mean, listen, Republicans control the White House, they control the House, they control the Senate. They got to reopen the government, and they got to pay these workers who do really critical tasks for us, like keeping us safe when we're in the skies. It's time for them to get this over with and get people back to work, pay folks, and end this shutdown.
Looking forward to that. Well, right now, the impact of that ongoing government shutdown.
Okay, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been waiting on my daughter to come with the list. Since she haven't brought me the list yet for the questions for the giveaway, I'm gonna ask one. I'm gonna ask a question of my own. Don't lose hope. God is still in control. Thank you. Thank you all for watching that. Since she haven't came with the list yet, soon as she come. But until then, I will be asking a question of my own. Okay. So I'm gonna do one. Oh wait, no.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I wonder is that her coming now? Since she haven't came to give me the questions, I'm going to go ahead and ask a question of my own.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
I need that money. My brother just called me about some food.
Ooh, I hear that.
I went in, the first thing I'm gonna do is order him some. Okay.
I hear that. Okay. Now, guys, look, I got a total of 5 cards. 5, and each one of them is $20 each. Okay. She picked out a good color.
Where the champ is? The champ here today? I call Miss Matthews the champ, Terry.
Let me see if Terry in this chat. Terry, are you in this chat? If you're in this chat, you better step forward because Black Titanic want to know.
Yeah, she like Clarissa Shield. You know how Clarissa Shield undefeated, and yeah. So what's Terry?
Wait now. So you saying Terry Matthews is she's the Clarissa
See that Clarissa Shield over here because she ain't lost.
The Pinkie the Housewife Channel.
Yeah. Okay.
The the Pink House. We're weighing in Clarissa Shields, otherwise known as Terry Matthews. Is that what you're saying, BT? Otherwise known as Terry Matthews. Okay. So my question is, I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to pull it for. But let me go ahead and get in and y'all get ready now. Y'all ready? Okay. Let me get ready. Okay. I'm just trying to get it. Hit a notification on that. Okay. Let me I'm getting ready, guys. I'm going to go back in time. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go back in time. I'm not telling you how back in time, but I'm going to go back in time. Okay? Let me see how far I'm going to go back. Until she gets here, we're going to do one. Let me see. I can hear everything you're doing, BT.
Okay, I'm changing rooms because my grandson in there getting ready to cook.
Okay, you better tell him to help you with these questions.
Okay, I'm here.
You better put me on speaker so he can hear you. Hi, grandson. How you doing? This is on Pinkie speaking. Let me see how far I'm going to go back. Ooh, Lord. Let me see. Ooh, Lord. Let me see. I got to go back. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to think of something. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Let me see. Okay. 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 Let me see. Trying to find something that until she gets here, it's gonna. I don't want to just be too easy. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be too easy, but I don't want it to be too hard at the same time. Okay. I think I found one. I think, let me just pull it up and see with this one more. Okay, let me go back and see. I'm going to mute you all so I can listen to it to make sure it's going to be the right one, okay? Wait, while I do that, I'll let y'all watch a video while I just look at it and make sure it's going to be the right one, okay? Let me just go here so you can let me see. Okay. No, you haven't. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this while I pull up that just to make sure it's the right question. Got the question I need in it. Okay. So y'all be watching this. And Terry said, hold on. Okay, wait now. Yes, I have to pull over. Oh, okay, Terry. Don't, Terry, you be safe. Okay. You hear that, Black Titanic? Terry said she had to pull over. Everybody's in here. I got my healing in here. I got my sweet tea. Everybody's in here. I got everybody. I said what I said. I got everybody. If I miss your name, I got you in here. I got Capricorn in here. I got let me see. Who else did I miss? Carlton. He knows. He changed his thing. I got Renita D in here. I got Renee Bass in here. So y'all, Sharon in here. Y'all better get ready. If I miss your name, it's because I'm getting ready to throw this on so y'all can listen to it while I pull up. Okay, pull up on the question. All right, here we go. This man, I got laid off.
Y'all. Now, being how personal this is, I was not going to talk about it, but I seen so many others impacted online, so I got to tell my story. And I've been working IT for over 15 years. I transitioned from UPS over to this company because I thought it was a fresh opportunity on the restaurant technology side of IT. And the reason why I need to tell my story, because just something just seems off about it. I was the only one of us on the team, and just the way that the entire layoff was handled was a little bit sketchy. So I got laid off on July 21st on that Monday. Didn't even get to start work. I got called into a meeting as soon as the workday started. The way that the meeting went was pretty much, hey, we need to restructure. This is strictly a financial decision, and your particular position has been chosen to be eliminated. Now, mind you, I'm the only one of me on the entire team. Actually, it's probably, I think, 2 of us in the entire company. But they bring in a new guy a couple weeks before who does the same thing that I essentially do, minus building menus, but he comes in with a different position name. So this threw me completely off because, mind you, I have no reason to believe that my position is in any danger, none whatsoever. Like, minus a little bit of coldness, you know, the past, I would say, like, year from my CIO, but as far as like my other team members, everything was straight for the most part. Like, I looked at them guys as my brothers, so I thought. I even worked on my cousin's funeral day 2 days before because I didn't want to take bereavement time. Now, of course, I still ended up going to my cousin's funeral, but that's how dedicated I was to the team. I didn't ask for bereavement time. I literally worked, jumped in our everyday Monday meeting, and then I cut out for the funeral a couple hours after and was even checking in on work throughout that day. So when I tell y'all that this layoff completely came out of left field, I was bamboozled when I got called into that meeting. There was no empathy in the meeting at all, none whatsoever. It was pretty much from him just, hey, you know what? This is a financial decision. It's just business. And that was it. I was immediately locked out of all systems, couldn't get into email or anything anymore like that. And then there was no type of follow-up after to ensure that I was okay. Now, this is where it starts to get tricky at. So I was promised 3 weeks of severance, a payout for my vacation time, but 2 weeks went by and I heard nothing from HR. So mind y'all, once again, I was laid off on July 21st. I sent them an email on Friday, August the 1st, didn't get a response. And then on Monday, August the 3rd, I sent them another email and finally got a response. So to say that they don't have their shit together is the very least. One of the HR representatives that emailed me back didn't even know what the hell was going on. Now, mind you, I still have the company equipment in my possession. I got everything because the company is 100% remote. I'm here in Nevada. I didn't get anything. Now, also the way that I was paid out. So when you get laid off, I'm pretty sure based on whatever state you're in, I'm in Nevada, that you're supposed to be paid out at a particular time. So the week that I worked before, I got paid out like the following week as if I was a regular employee. And then for that Monday that I worked, the day that I was laid off, I got paid for that Monday the week after. So I didn't essentially get a last check. I didn't get paid out for my PTO. Mind you, today is what? August the 12th? I still haven't been paid. Now, I'm telling my story because I've been on a whirlwind trying to find the right attorney to help me out. Now, I did speak with one who read over the severance agreement and determined that the severance agreement was kind of fair, but he just couldn't understand why the Virginia statutory laws were on the paperwork when I live in the.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Go ahead and go over the first question. We can start. I can finish starting back with him later after we get through. Okay, so I'm here. I'm parked. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with the. Oh, let me just take him down. We're going to go ahead and start with. Okay, Terry. We're going to start with the first question, guys. Let me just take this little thing here down. Let's say. Let me start with the first question. Okay. What was, okay, yesterday, I shouldn't say yesterday. I don't remember what day. But anyway, the names of the, I want you all to give me the, it's going to be in two parts. No, it's just going to be in one part because my daughter's supposed to give me the name, give me the names of the 10 wealthiest people that the AI generated for me. I asked AI a question yesterday. The question was name the most wealthiest and the most powerful people that would be in the underground city if something happens. If we got something happens on Earth, and the 10 wealthiest people that would be in that underground city. Name them. It doesn't matter what order, as long as you got the names. I prefer in order because that's what I'm looking at. But if you're not, just name them. I'm going to put the question in the live. Okay. And remember, this was a $21 trillion underground city. And I just asked AI. I'm sorry. I see you drop down, BT. You probably drop down so you can get your answers right. I understand. Okay, T. Okay, T. Well, who knows? I may have something that don't even cost you to do much to look it up. Let me just. And while y'all working on that, let me help out. One of them is easy to remember. We talked about him. I mentioned, well, I didn't mention his name. I just talked about him. And Donald is not on the list because he's not a billionaire. He's not on the list. Let me see. Let me ask, anybody having a hard time with it so I can give more clues? See, my daughters have some. While y'all answering this, let me go and see if she got some questions. If she got some, okay? Let me just go see. I'm going to put my thing is. BT said, Forbes, Bloomingdale, Elon Musk, Tesla Space, Larry Ellison, right? Elon Musk is right. Larry is right. Jeff Bezos is right. Alphabet Larry Page is right. Steve Banner, no, it's a Steve, but not Steve. Not Steve Banner. It is a Steve. You got half of them. Let me see how many you got. You got Elon Musk. You got Larry Ellison. You got Jeff Bezos. You got Larry Page. Let me see. You got Bernard, Family Luxury. Goods. So you got 4. Steve Banner is not one, but there's a Steve on there. There's a Steve on there, spelling his name exactly like you got it, but it's not a Steve. His last name starts with a B, but it's not Banner. It starts with a B, but it's not Banner. Let me Elon Musk is one. Elon Musk is the top number 1. He's the richest. Let me see what Terry got. Mark Zuckerberg is one. Jason is one. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Jason, who won? Who won is one. Jason, who won? Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, Elon Musk, You got 5 of them. So Terry, so far you got 5 of them. These other 3 names are not on here. Let me see whether they're on here. No, they're not. So you got 5 of them, Terry. You got 5 of them so far. The first 3 names are not on him. The first, those names I can't even pronounce them. That Zheng, he's not on here. The one that Tianshii is not on here. And that Mass is not on here. Is all the ones are good is from it's starting from Mark Zuckerberg, Jensen Huson, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, and Elon Musk. Those 5 are correct. Let me see. Renee Bass. Mark Zuckerberg is right. Bill Gates. Bill Gates on this list. Bill Gates is not in the top 10. I can't believe Bill Gates. I just realized Bill Gates is not even in the top 10. These are the top 10 richest. Bill Gates is a billionaire, but he's not in the top 10. Ooh, ain't that something? So you got Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison, no Oprah, Jeff Bezos. Okay, you got Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, Elon Musk, Steve. Everybody want to say Banner. No, it's not him. It's a Steve. His name starts with a B. So you got, let me just see. How many you got right? 1, 2, 3. So what you got right, Renee, is Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, the ones I'm calling off, put those at the top of your list and then add the rest of them. Mark Zuckerberg is right. Larry Ellison is right. Jeff Bezos is right. Larry Page is right. Elon Musk is right. Elon Musk is at the top of the page. He's right. Steve, but it's not a Steve Banner, unless they misspelling his name. I brought that name up yesterday. I did a live with this on there yesterday. Somebody needs to go back to that live I did. If you can't Google, go back to that live. And because I brought it up. I brought the whole thing up and we talked about it for a while. 32 out of 18. Let me see. I said what I said. Jeff Bezos. Bernard, let me see, it's Bernard. Oh, you the first one got the Bernard right. Okay, Bernard. Okay. Bernard off is right. Jeff Bezos is right. Elon Musk is right. Larry Ellison is right. You just got it spelled. You're right with the name. Jason, who won? It's right. You just missing the G. It's Huang, but I know what you mean. Mark Zuckerberg. So let me just count how many you got right. 1, you got them all right. I think 1, 2. Okay, you got 1. You got Bernard right. You got Jeff right. You got Iman right. Musk. You got Bill Gates right. You got Larry Ellison. You got Jensen right, and you got Mark Zuckerberg. So you're only missing 3. What I said, got them all right. She's just missing 3 more names. 3 more. You came the closest so far. You're just missing 3 names. So everything that you got is right. I said what I said. You just got 3 more names. Just 3 more. So far, you got it. Let me go down here and see. Black Titanic. See. Okay. That Steve is right. Okay, Steve Ballmer, you got that right. Elon Musk, Larry Evans, Ellison, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page. Warren Buffett is not on here because you got to be. They did by the billions. The highest billionaire all the way down. And Warren Buffett is a billionaire, but he ain't got much money as maybe he's falling. I need to do the first 20 billionaires. Steve Banner, that Steve is right. No Chinese names. We're looking the rest of these that you're looking for is, let me see. Wait now, I think somebody might have that. Let me just look again. This name here that I haven't seen nobody say. Come on, let me just look and see did somebody say that name. There's one certain name I haven't seen yet. Nobody said. Y'all, Steve Bannon. The last one you got is right. Steve Ballmer. That one is right. Okay. Alexander Wayne. No. Steve, the last name is right. Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page, Bernard is right. Steve is right. Warren Buffett. Y'all keep Warren Buffett off it. Don't be saying Warren Buffett. He's not on here. Oh, you finally got that one. Brent, what is that? Surgeon Brin? Surgeon Brim is right. So let me just count and see how many you got. Let me get my pen so I can be doing some counting. So I can go ahead and get my, okay. I'm going to be counting, guys. I'm going to put y'all's name in here, and so I can be counting and seeing how many y'all got right. Okay. You got Iman. That's Musk. You got Ellison. Larry. That's 1, 2. I'm going to do each one of y'all so I can, and you got Jeff Bezos. Jeff. You got Mark. You got Bernard. You got Larry Page. You got Steve. And you got the name spelled right. You got Surgeon. You're needing You're needing 2 more healing. Warren Buffett, don't y'all be putting Warren Buffett, he's not. Alice Walton, not. Warren Buffett, don't be putting him, he's not. This is Renee Bass. So you need 2 more healing. I'm going to look back in just a second. Let me see what Renee got here. She got Mark Zuckerberg. She got Larry. That's right. She got Musk. She got Larry Page and Larry Edison. I'm going to put Page on here so I know that you, because we got 2 Larrys. Number 5, you got Jeff. 6, you got Bernard. Number 7, you got Jensen. And Bill Gates. Y'all leave Bill Gates off here. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a billionaire, but he's not in the top 10. His name don't fall. And that other guy I said leave off. You got Steve. And who is this? Peter. Okay. You're needing 2 more, Renee Bass. You need 2 more. Okay, let me just see. Steve, let me see what those the last 2. Let me go back to I said what I said and see the names that she gave me. I'm gonna go back up because okay. Okay, let me see. You gave me Steve. And then you just gave me surgeon. Okay, and let me go back up to you at the top and see. You gave me Bernard. Bernard, okay. You gave me Jeff. You gave me Musk. You gave me Larry. You gave me Jensen. You gave me Mark Zuckerberg. You're needing just 1 more. I'm missing 1. If I'm missing 1 from you, let me see that you give it to me somewhere else. No, not in there. So let me see. Okay, I got them 2. Let me just see. Did this just change any? No. You're missing 1. You're the only one that's missing 1. I said what I said. She's just missing 1. Let me go to let me see what Terry got too. I haven't let me see what Terry got. First, let me just see these 2 on healing. Healing Jensen. Okay. That puts you at 9. Okay. So you need 1 more healing. 1 more. Carlos is not one of them. Carlos is there's 1 name, not one, nobody ever mentioned. There's 1 name in the top 10. His worth is 151 billion. 151 billion. And he's with Dell Technology and broadcast. Nobody's mentioned his name, not yet. That's the only name nobody ever mentioned. I'm not going to tell you his name. He's worth $151 billion. And his key investments is Dell Technologies and Broadcast. No, Broadcom. I'm sorry. Broadcom. Okay. But anyway, let me see. Let me see what I'm in the chat, and thank you. I see you in the chat. Black Titanic. Let me see where you are with yours. Wait, let me see Terry Matthews, and then I'm gonna check Black Titanic. Black Titanic. I'm gonna check and see where you are. Let me see Terry. Okay, Terry. No, Alex. No, 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 no. I'm looking for Jensen. Jensen is correct. Jensen is correct. Mark Zuckerberg is correct. Musk is correct. Larry is correct. That's Larry Ellison, because we got two Larrys. Oh no, that's a different Michael. I thought you said, oh, Lord, wait now. You were getting, I was about to get happy. Larry Page is right. Because remember, we got two Larrys. I thought when I saw the name Michael, I was getting ready to get happy. Let me check Black Titanic right there, quick. Let me see what Black Titanic had at the top. BT, come on, get back in this race. Because from everybody is going, what everybody's doing, I'm already saying exactly which names are and which names. Y'all just have to come up with maybe two more names to fill it in. Let me just check Black Titanic one more time. I'm going to do, this is BT. She had Musk. You had Larry Ellison. You had you got Jeff Bezos. You had Larry Page. Now remember, we got two Larrys. We had Bernard. We had Stephen. No, it's a different Stephen. So I'll check and see whether you got that Stephen. And okay, Black Titanic, you're missing six of them. No, 5. You're missing 5. Let me just go down, Pat, and look at you and see, did you ever name any more? You got Steve Running. Okay. I see your Steve in there. That's 6. Let me see. You already said Musk. You said Larry. You said Jeff Bezos. You said Larry Page. Okay. So you need 4 more, BT. 4 more. Now you just need, you need 3 more. You need 3 more, BT. You need 3 more. Let me see. I think we went over Terry's. Let me get down to the bottom. That's healing. I think we went over yours and Renee's. I better get the questions from my daughter. Remember, I told y'all. But let me see. Somebody said each lookup has a different AI list. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, on the AI list, ask the AI who would get a chance to be in that secret underground city that cost $21 trillion that was secretly built during the Bush administration. Just say what powerful men or what billionaires or powerful men or the richest men that will be in that $21 trillion secret city. Let me go back over. I said what I said. I think you just needed one. Healings. Let me find healing. Okay. I got that, but Bill Gates wasn't one of them. Warren Buffett wasn't one of them. Okay, not Carlos. We ain't doing the Carlos. Terry, let me just see. Okay, I went over that one. Okay, Renee Bass, let me go back. Renee, you just needed one. Let me see whether that one is in here. Okay. You still got 9. Do not Self Bell is not one of them. Self Bell is not one of them. You got them all except for one. You need one. And I made a mistake and said the person's name, the first name of the person. When I got happy for a moment, I thought somebody had it. They said his first name. He's worth $151 billion. Let me see. Oh, wait now. Michael Bell. Oh, no, baby. I'm doing these questions. Michael Bell. Wait now. I said what I said. Let me just go over it. Let me go over it. I said what I said. Let me go over it right quick. Okay? Okay, let me go over it. And so I'm going to stop with right here. I'm going to stop with Terry Matthews. The time is 3:30, 5:32 Central Standard Time. I'm going to stop right at this time. Let me just stop right here and go off. I'm going to start from I said what I said and go down and see who else put in anything else. Okay, I'm going to stop with this question here. Repeat the question. I'm going to stop with that one, Terry. Let me see. I said what I said. Let me see. I'm looking at it right now. 1, 2. Bernard is 1. Jeff is 2. Elon is 3. Bill Gates is 4. Larry is 5. Jensen is 6. Mark Zuckerberg is 7. Steve is 8. Sergeant is 9. Michael is 10. Michael is 10. I'm still going to go on from the other ones. I just where I said I was going to stop. I'm going to look at those too. Okay, I'm gonna let me check. Because I stopped at a question. I stopped at repeat the question right here. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm gonna put a star by your name. I said what I said, and see who else may have gotten this question. Okay. Okay, let me see who else may have gotten it. Wait, well, I just stopped at. I said what I said. Have named everybody. And I'll show y'all that list in just a minute. Okay, first, let me see. Renee said, search bell. Let me see. She said bell. It's not, no, that's not right. So that one is not right. Renee Bass. Let me see. Michael Dale. Michael Dale is right. Let me see. Healing. Healing, you needed one more. And you got it in before I cut it off. So you said Michael Dale. You got it in before I cut it off. So you get, I'm putting a star by your name. The first one that got it right so far was I said what I said, but I'm putting a star. So Healing got it right. She came up with all 10. Michael Dell was the hardest one. Nobody was saying his name. Okay. And Renice Bell, let me see. There's no Robert. No. You're doing some good guessing though. You're doing good. And Renee Bass, Robert, no. Nope. Okay, let me see. Okay, Healing. Didn't we just do you? Yeah, we just did you, Sharon Healing. Okay. Let me see what Terry got. Repeat the question. That's why I stopped at. Repeat the question. Let me see. I didn't see Dale on the list. Yeah, he was the man that had the his wealth was 151 billion. He was the Dell Technologies. His Baron Trump worth 100. Oh my BT. Let me just see. Michael Dell. Okay, this is Renee Bass. Oh, this okay. This was after I stopped it here, but I want to see how close you were. Let me see. You needed one more at that time, and I'm gonna look and that was the one that you needed, Michael. You got it right at the time. I said we're gonna stop at that question. Michael Dell was the one that you needed, Renee. And let me see what Terry needed at that time. So so far we got two winners. I said what I said, and Sharon Hill. Okay. Thanks, Pinkie. I tried, had fun, and a great commentary. I will be watching from the big screen. Okay. Thank you, BT. Each time you ask AI, the names are different. Okay. Okay. Depends on what AI you're using, I guess. Which one? But I want to do all of them give different names. Did y'all put the saying about the safe house? I mean the secret $21 trillion secret city, underground city. Did you drop the link? Here's the link, but I'm going to go ahead and here's the link, Terry. But let me go ahead and put up the page so y'all can see all the names. And let me go ahead and do this one more time. This is for Sharon Hill, 8278. And I said what I said. One card, two cards. Going out tonight. I'm gonna, since I already got the card, I'm just have my husband just to pull me up to the mailbox so I can just drop them in. Okay, so they're going out because I need to go get something to eat. It's only 5:38 here, so go get something to eat anyway. So no, I didn't. Let me see. What do you mean? No, you didn't. What happened? You're one of the winners. It's you and I said what I. Oh, that's Terry. Okay. Hi, Terry.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Every time you say somebody's not on the list, they're on the list. This whole list changes as you ask who's the top AI billionaires. It changes. But I say give it to the winners that you already
No,
said you're gonna give it to.
I was gonna do all the cards, but
Okay.
when I did my cutoff, so but here's the list, guys. Let me just show you. Can you see that list, Terry?
Yeah, let me look on my tablet. I can probably see on my tablet. 'Cause I'm still in the car, so hold on.
But you saying it changes every time, right?
Changes every time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can see the list. Yep, I can see it.
Okay. This is the list that AI gave me yesterday. Remember when I was asking AI about that that secret $21 trillion underground city?
Yes.
And I asked my question was who would be the top 10 the most richest and the most powerful people that would be would get a chance to be in that safe room. And these are the names that it gave me. It went by order of the richest.
But you see how this is going to be confusing when you use AI later on? It's gonna be wild.
Okay, so I'll try to make sure we don't do an AI question. Leave AI out because AI gives you depends on what AI you use. It's going to give you whatever it's going to
or what day it is.
Right, what day it is. That is true.
Right.
AI going to do whatever AI do. So, but I'm glad you brought that up to me. I did not know. And see that when you gave yours, let me see how close you were. At one point, you was at 5.
Correct.
5 of them. And let me
Correct.
just see. And Terry said exactly, Terry. Thank you, Renee. I got Google. Okay. Sharon, that's how I did mine through Google AI. And that's why and I think that's why in the very beginning you gave me 9. And then you went back to the drawing board and then you did Michael Dell. That's how I put you right there at it. And I'm sorry about that. Congratulations, Sharon. And I said what I said. Thank you all. Now we're going to do it again tomorrow. So don't be deterred because I got a lot of cards.
You funny.
And then I got some more stuff I ordered. Remember, I said I ordered some stuff that I'm going to be giving out from this month for November and December.
Yes.
So I'm going to be doing some giving out some stuff too. So and so we're going to have a lot of since November and December is stressful, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. And you know what? And one good thing you did for me, you was boots on the ground for me.
Oh, anytime you want me to.
Ground for me. And because you was boots on the ground for me, I'm going to go ahead and send you one anyway. Because you was you did something that I couldn't have not done. Because I was like, I couldn't have done it anyway. And you did it for me. But you didn't only, guys, I want y'all to know this. Terry didn't just do a drive-by. She actually talked to us during the time she was driving. And then when she talked, she actually went to the first store, which is the dollar store, and they had just locked up, closed down, right? And then after she left there, she was headed to another store. She was showing us. We wasn't just listening to Terry. Terry actually was showing us what was going on. Terry, are you there?
I got you. Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I was just telling them what you did.
I listen. Pinkie, you're so sweet. I would do it again. No, you don't have to send me anything. I appreciate that.
No, that's my gift to you for being boots on the ground. So,
that's sweet.
Terry, Terry Matthews get one for being boots on the ground. I said what I said, knowing her. Don't give this to your dog. Knowing her, I said what I said. Don't give this to the dog for a Christmas gift. Don't give it to him for a Christmas gift. Now you can buy him a toy for the Christmas gift, or give it to one of your kids And then we got Sharon Hill gets one too. So those are my two winners today. And let me just throw up my winners thing for. Thank you, my winners. Thank you all. These are going out tonight, and I hope you wait. Let me make sure, because some of y'all, I think I got everybody's address. Where to send it to? I'm just gonna check. Do a little quick check, right quick, just to make sure I got it. Okay. Before you all get off, because I don't want to be. Oh, I don't have their address. Okay, Terry Matthews, you good?
Thank
Okay.
you. Mhm.
Sharon Hill, you're good. Sharon Hill, 8278, you're good. Who else? And I said what I said. I said what I said. I got your address because you're supposed to be coming over to stay with me. Last, I think, one time you was in town. You're supposed to be staying with me anyway. So I think I got your address. If not, just send it, email it to me. I said what I said just so I don't have to look for it. I probably got it somewhere. And remember, I told you my phone changed and it knocked everything out. So you may have to just email me. I said what I said. Email me your address again, okay? Because I was going to ask you to do that anyway for Christmas. So email it to me again. No, not email it. Send it by text. Text. I said what I said. Text me your address again, because I know I got it. Don't know where it's at, but everybody else, I got it. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and give these to my daughter, these three, so she can pack up these three and send them out. Because well, I'm gonna drop them because I got to go get something to eat. Me and my hubby got to go get something to eat anyway, so we're gonna drop them off at the post office. And Terry, let me ask you: did you get your last package?
Not yet.
You know, it's the post. These people getting laid off. That's what it is. That orange
Well, you
man
know, the
got
post.
people losing their job.
Well, the post office is slow anyway because for my job I print all checks and our checks go to vendors, but most in California, and it takes a minute.
Okay. So if you tell
So
me, it's
I'll definitely let you know when I
okay.
get them.
Please let me know next time. I'll go live tomorrow too, and we'll do this again. By the end, my daughter will help me the question.
Okay, what time are you going live?
Probably.
Do you
I'm
think?
gonna do a little early. No, I said I can't. I'm gonna probably do about 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, I should be out the doctor. Well, I hope I'm out
I'm
of
leaving.
the.
Wait, I'm leaving. I forgot. I'm going home. I'm going to the other house tomorrow. I'm leaving
Okay.
because I got to go to the other house tomorrow. Me and my husband we're leaving.
Okay.
Because we got to meet up with his realtor and stuff like that tomorrow. And then I got
That's
a
okay.
doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I do too. So it's hard to play the game while I'm in the car because I can't really concentrate, even though I'm
You can't
parked.
concentrate. Are you
I
still
can't
pulled over?
Yeah, I'm still pulled over. I went to I had a doctor's appointment earlier, and then I went and got something to eat, and I just got some Dairy Queen. I got a blizzard.
Oh, that sounds good there.
So I'm sitting here eating my blizzard. Yeah,
Oh,
so
that sounds good. That's what I want, something good. But of course I'm gonna eat some dessert. And y'all see my husband didn't
right.
bring me anything in here to eat.
You can't enjoy it anyway.
Well, I'm getting ready to
Yeah.
go get something to eat anyway. But y'all saw the names and everything, and I'm sorry it's different names because AI gonna give you what it want to give you.
Exactly.
A different list, and I'm sorry about that. But we got
Not your fault.
out of this, and I don't know what time I'm gonna come live. Let me just check with hubby right quick. And see.
Okay.
Let me just see how
Okay.
what time. Hubby, what time are we leaving tomorrow? Okay, he's getting ready to tell me what time we're leaving tomorrow, guys. I got my avatar up, huh? 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning? Okay. And you know, I got one doctor's appointment tomorrow. It is at oh, that's on Monday. You're gonna have to leave me. No, you don't have to leave me. No, we're both no, you don't have to leave me. It's at 11:20 a.m. Yeah. You want me to try to call him and tell him I'm coming? That's on Monday, the 10th. And then I'm gonna have to come back like we always do on the weekend because I got another one coming up the end of the week. But you're gonna be gone. You're gonna be going out of town then. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll cancel. Okay. Okay. What time are we meeting the woman? Saturday. What time? 12 o'clock. How many houses? Just 3. Okay.
Yeah, we just gonna look. Yeah, we just gonna drive around. Look for some other.
Okay. She's gonna she know we're gonna drive around and look at some more, or she got the list. Okay. Okay. Because I want to go ahead and I remember I told you last night I got my mind made up. So I'm gonna tell y'all which one I want. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, I'm back, guys.
Okay.
So tomorrow, if I go live, it's going to be late tomorrow night. Or no,
Okay.
I can do tomorrow evening. If I go live, it'll be after 4 o'clock, around 4 o'clock. If I go live tomorrow, because
I might not.
it's at
Yeah,
11.
I'm gonna try to make your live because my appointment. Remember, I'm on the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
So I will try to I'll try to pop in.
Okay. And then right before I start the you know what? I'm gonna put up a little, you know how I be putting up those little slides like this here. I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Y'all know how to pull up the little slides of the like that, or a little slide like this here. I just made that one today. Welcome to the
That's
Pinkie
cute.
Channel.
Okay.
I did that one today. Yeah, I had
Okay.
nothing else to do. So
I love this picture. You too cool for me. I love this picture.
you. And so I just made that one up, right? And so what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna just for tomorrow, I'm gonna make up a slide just so everybody know what time around when I'm gonna start the giveaway.
Okay.
So I can just put the slide up and say the giveaway will be starting in 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something, so everybody can be getting ready. If I'm gonna try to do it tonight.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to make
Sounds
it.
good. Sounds good.
Okay, Terry.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well,
My boots on the
you're
ground.
welcome.
You hear what
Any other stores you want me to go boots on the ground? It's not that many. The malls is like empty. Like the stores are gone.
You're kidding. See, I didn't know that. I haven't
No.
been out to them. So they're empty?
Yeah, the one mall that I usually go to, I went to the food court and it was one food place.
You are kidding.
Go home and Google what
So
happened.
this is people are really, it's becoming a ghost.
So
Ghosts on jobs,
wait
ghosts
a minute.
on
Wait a minute so I can hear you.
one person did say
All right.
on a video I watched that they don't even have any no people coming into their restaurant. They had to close early, like 2 or 3 o'clock, because nobody comes in. And that's bad.
Right.
When a restaurant have to close early during a day, when they used to stand open to the night, and they have to close during the day because nobody is coming in, and this been happening every day ever since the raid But people now ain't worrying about the wage. They ain't going out anyway because they don't have no money. You're not going to waste gas just going out just to be going out because gas costs money. And then if you ain't going out to no restaurant sitting down because people expect a tip. You can barely buy your food. You ain't got time to be tipping nobody, although they deserve a tip. But ain't nobody coming into the restaurant. They picking up the go, and ain't nobody ordering anyway. They're going to the store and buying the food and cooking it themselves so they can get more than one meal out of it, or maybe feed the whole kids off that one thing that you would buy through a drive-through or at a restaurant. People are saving their money in their housing market because that's one thing that we look at. We look at that every day on a daily basis. Well, my husband too. The whole family, we do. And the housing market is just is bad, especially in California, Arizona, Las Vegas. It's bad. Yeah, even Texas. Texas is bad. A lot of the states are really, really bad. People are losing their homes. They can't afford. They're being evicted. And so that's why if I mentioned on my thumbnail, if anybody is being affected by the layoff, you need to be in this live. If you're one of the millions, because just in this administration, we had over 1 million people to be laid off, and this is not stopping today. Just because we're talking about it. When we wake up in the morning, I just haven't gave a new list of the companies yet, and I think that's what I need to do is update everybody on the other companies that we talked about. They're still laying people off. Companies that we haven't mentioned, they're laying people off. So I just need to give an update on the list of companies for everybody. And also, I will be doing for closer to Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to make these bigger. I may do bigger money, okay, closer to Thanksgiving. And I know during Christmas, I'm going to make these bigger. So what you see on it now is going to be bigger than what it is then. Okay, guys? I'm just trying to brighten up everybody's spirits, huh? What you said, Terry? My love, Terry.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Now let me see. Let me hit the chat.
Okay. We're going to be going in just a minute. And congratulations to my winners and everything. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you, everybody, for participating. We're going to get more out and everything. And since Linda Gamble tomorrow, if you're in here, Linda Gamble, since you're can't give what do you call it? Answer questions. Oh, I think was Linda Gamble in the race of answering questions? Let me just see. Because I told Linda Gamble, I said it's for everybody. I want Linda Gamble to jump in this thing too. Because Linda Gamble should be knowing everything. Linda Gamble, you be up on everything. Congratulations to the winners, guys. I do want to say congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to everybody. Terry, did you just drop out, Terry? I think she just dropped out. But if not, Terry, if you can hear me, we're going to go ahead and end. Thank you. Thank you, Terry, for coming up on the panel. Can you hear me? You must be going through a bad area because you're we can't hear you. Okay. Bad reception. But thank you, Terry, for coming up. Thank you, everybody, for being in the live. Terry, I'm going to go ahead and drop you down so we can leave. Thank you. Wait, let me see. Terry, I'm here, but I cannot hear you. Yes, you can drop me down. Okay. All right. Guys, we're going to go ahead and be done today, and we will be back tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, but I will be back on my live as soon as we finish meeting up with whoever we supposed to meet up with and everything and get everything done and stuff. So guys, thank you all for being here. Y'all know how we do it when we getting ready to leave, right? This is how we do it.
That day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that